All right. So, if we got everyone here, who would like to do the recap?
I
Man,
can recap the
I
first
don't I couldn't
hour.
tell you what happened this week, so
Had a
it's
long week. No
a
worries.
long week.
I wasn't there.
That's true. Colin did miss the end.
I can
All
re-
right.
I'll,
Alright,
I'll recap the first hour, and then after that, it gets a little hazy.
The downside to bi-weekly sessions.
Oh no, I was just saying because I got that first hour. I got down packed.
Oh, I
'Cause I had
bet.
to re-listen to it about 8 times. Um, so everybody received some variation of a vision of maybe like something that just happened or happened in their past or something like that. And at the end of the vision, we each got a message from some strange old lady saying, "Find the others, you'll know them by their symbols." And then we all woke up with a card with directions to the Gleaming Dolphin. Um, we all made our way there after uh, the introductions, a few of which were very unique. We all decided that we'll wait until the morning to try to meet the mysterious benefactor that each gave us each a card, and then we'll head out. But in that night, after everybody went to bed, we woke up in the middle of a forest. We were just teleported to the middle of a forest, and were forced by the fog to get moving. We walked through some gates, and they closed behind us, scaring the shit out of a few of us. We kept walking, and then we came across a house with two kids in front of it that said, "Please help us. There's a monster in our basement that our mother is going to fight, and our brother is still in the house upstairs." So, being the good, generous people we are, we walked in, tried to find
are you guys in the will?
stuff. I mean, we have
We
the
did
will.
get a copy of the will.
We do have the will.
Did we read
Yep.
that? I think we just picked it up.
You did read it. I believe I actually posted it in letters.
Oh, I haven't looked at letters yet. This
I
has
mean,
been a long week.
I don't know if it was the will, but there was the letter that Gustav sent to Dimov.
Yeah,
Or something
it basically names him as the steward of the house.
Oh, no, I do remember that. Okay, yeah, we did
like
read
that.
it.
Yeah, so went through the house. Some of us got knocked down by some armor. That was pretty cool. Fought a
Some of us
banshee.
used all of our
Really shouldn't have done that.
Featherfall.
This is the stupidest possible fight.
Clipius got possessed by a ghost. Maurice terrified those ghosts, and now we're going to the basement. I probably skipped a bunch of stuff in the house, but you know.
Yeah, like the banshee that you attacked for no reason.
No. I
to a
said we
god?
fought a banshee that we shouldn't have fought.
Yeah, but like the we
No blame
there,
is gonna. We all fought a banshee that we all should not have fought.
we fought the banshee. We did not start the fight.
I'm gonna say that
I
it wasn't we
put
all. Some
no
of us were
blame.
getting possessed by
Definitely
ghosts.
wasn't Clipius.
Cuvier and Maurice had a dance party with some ghosts. That was pretty cool. We found a puppy.
Did find a puppy.
We found a dead body on a chest in a secret room with a bunch of letters that had, like,
They were like doing some weird
culty shit.
devil demon worship shit.
Yep.
It's funny, I can't casually throw around like demon worship because it has a specific meaning in D&D or devil worship. It's like I had to second guess myself. I think that's stupid still, but I mean I get it.
1 second, I had to create a new side tube because I forgot my login. And I'm in the process of creating it right now.
I'm literally in the other side.
All right. Well, before we go into the basement, we also have a set of leather armor on a corpse. If somebody wants to have armor,
Let's see.
I would love to
Would
have
it
armor.
improve my
However,
AC?
considering nobody has armor.
I think
Uh,
somebody else should probably wear it. I'm still at full health right now. So.
Alright, I mean, I'm not saying that you have 9 armor, but don't you have like 9 armor or something?
Perhaps whoever has been the most
I
hit
do have
so
9
far,
armor,
give them a
but I
little bit
don't-
more protection.
But I don't think Areta would fit in the humanoid armor.
That is a good point. Yeah.
Areta's kind of tall.
Gross.
How is everybody looking, by the way? I only have a limited amount of spells left, but if somebody's very injured, I could touch us up before we proceed.
I should probably actually look at my stuff.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I healed up my. I healed up
I think we
myself
healed,
and
but I can't remember for sure where
yeah.
mine was at.
although healing because of that. So
Maurice is eager to engage in this resolution, so he does not need healing.
I'm ready to fuck some ghosts up. I've had a bad week, and all I've had is coffee to drink today and nothing to eat. So let's do this.
Woo.
Eat something, Parker.
No, I'm good.
I would offer a chicken tender. However, I think you're
order
like
you.
thousands of miles away.
I have some chicken tenders in the fridge over there. I'm just too lazy to stand up and go cook something right now.
Air. All right, sorry guys, give me just 1 second to populate this with some music.
Yes, populated with music.
I'll populate you with some music.
At some point, making a loose leaf tea infusion feels like you're doing drugs.
It does.
So
I mean,
I'm
like
gonna
you technically
combine
are.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna
caffeine's a drug.
combine a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, caffeine's a drug. But stimulants are the acceptable drug because capitalism.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Is it a hot take?
I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's just a
Yeah,
fact.
it's yeah. It's really more of like at most a lukewarm take.
Lukewarm take.
although to be fair, the history of caffeine is like several centuries old.
Oh yeah. I just mean like the reason it's the sort of like it is the signature drug.
In all
of
fairness, and European
modern
culture
day.
is pretty much directly tied to political activism and revolution too. So
All right,
Caffeine's
the new
wild, man.
yeah,
The
well,
new,
everyone met in coffee houses and stuff.
Yeah. So the new what do you call iTube is now posted.
Okay.
Whenever
There we are.
people
It's gonna
are
make
ready.
creepy haunted house music.
Okay.
Curse is Strahd.
I'm here to make Gary's life difficult.
Strahd is cursed, actually.
Artusha,
Well,
I fucking love that lizard image you posted.
Oh my god, he posted it and I fucking died. But yes.
It's so good.
All right. So, you all have gathered at the top of the stair. Oh, did we decide who was in the armor? Is anyone grabbing the armor?
I will take it if literally no one else wants it. But like,
I was gonna
somebody
say the
else can
same
wear it.
thing.
What
I
was it
haven't-
again? Sorry, I was spaced out.
It's
Leather.
basic leather.
Basic leather armor.
Oh yeah, I'll take it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I
wanna-
forgot.
Everyone else is like, I don't know if I should take it. And you're just like, yes, give it to me.
It's filthy.
I mean,
don't
from what I
want
can tell, I have like a
I
decent
mean, we're,
AC already.
we currently
so...
don't have shit, right?
No.
Yeah, this
Correct.
is correct.
Yeah, this is just a straight up +2 AC for me.
Yeah, it's
Plus
filthy. I
one.
don't
Plus
want it.
two.
It's not studded. It's just
Okay.
regular leather.
Oh, okay. I thought regular leather was. Oh, okay.
11.
Yeah. Still, it's
Regular
just a
leather
straight
is
+1
11.
AC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
I'll definitely take it. I don't know what
Alright.
you guys are. I don't know why you guys are hesitating.
I wore medium armor, man.
I am prepared to take handouts.
That's good to hear. So, you all have gathered at the top of the stairs. The house just it moans in the wind. It's just, and you swear, just at the edge of your hearing, you can hear some sort of chanting, but you can't make out what it's saying.
Yeah.
as you all begin to make your way downstairs, right before you go down, Clippius, you feel like something cold brush your hand, and you look over, and Rose is standing there, and actually no, this isn't to Clippius. This is to Maurice. And she's like, I gave some thought to what you said. Is there anything we can do to help, or I can do? I don't think you'll get much help out of Thorn, but and she's standing there. You can see her bottom lip is quivering a little bit. She's like, if we are dead, that would explain some of the. I swear I've met other people here, but I can't remember them or their faces or what happened. And I just want this to be over with. What is there anything I can do?
Me too. I want this to be over so bad that I am willing to help you move on from this limbo you're in.
She's like, I know
We
our
have-
parents. Oh, sorry.
I don't know what's keeping you here, but from my basic knowledge, there is something that is keeping you bound to this place. Have you ever left this place?
No, here. But I mean, I guess when we were alive, briefly.
Yeah.
But not since we've ended up like this.
Yeah. Try to think about it,
Um,
and then let me know. We're
I-
gonna look far and wide within this place.
Child,
I
I
think-
believe it might be best for you to.
Oh, are we a part of
Guard
this
yourself.
conversation?
yes.
Oh,
You,
okay,
this is
sorry.
just like you guys would have heard this happen. Like you guys
Yeah.
are available there, but she
Yeah.
got Maurice's
I'm not
attention.
ready to roleplay yet.
Yeah.
I have bad news. This is the world's greatest
Yeah.
role-playing game.
Hey, how does Tarmac feel about
Fifth
seeing a
edition
ghost
Game of the
talk?
year role-playing game. I fucking hate you.
Just open that up.
Fucking is
just
Gary
a
getting a
little bit.
stipend from Wizards of the Coast for this? He's getting a commission.
Yeah, that's why we
know
have
what,
to record
Gar-
this so we can send it
Gary?
to them to verify.
Fuck you. I have upgraded. Now the container is like 1/2 more than it used to be. It's bigger.
Jesus fuck. Okay, but yeah. You guys all would hear this.
Child, I
Is-
do not
is
know
there-
much of your condition, but from what I understand, I do not know if you can have much impact here. Maybe best for you to guard yourself and your brother, and then allow us to deal with this as best we can.
Well, I don't have much experience with being completely honest here. I don't have much experience with real ghosts, but the tales that people always tell are that
She's looking very intently at you.
I kneel down and I place my hand on her shoulders like, do you know where your body is?
We know
Make a
where
history
their
check
body
for me.
is.
Sorry. I didn't
We know where their bodies are.
Oh,
We
I'm
saw
sorry.
their
I'm done.
bones.
I look at
Okay,
Tormac
can I take
like
that back? Can I take that
Yeah, you can.
I look at Tormac like
It's like, no. Actually, you know what? I choose to believe that was in character. Tarmac is he's a little frazzled by the ghost.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm terrible.
We all point to the door.
Literally
and
just
walk
turns
out.
to the right and there's the room with the bodies in it.
Yep.
We can still see them
Yeah.
from where we're at because the door's like ajar.
He looks
She's
over.
like, uh-huh. She's just kind of looking slightly confused at you. What were you gonna say?
Well, I think we should give you a proper funeral.
Um,
I know it's weird to attend your own funeral.
I swear at one point I overheard our parents talking about putting some crypts in below the house for us. Some family crypts.
I take it that is this basement that we might be going to.
Yes, I've never been down there though. We were never allowed.
Is that where you want to be?
I don't know. I've never been down there.
Well, today's the
Perhaps
day.
once we finish up with this, we could move what remains of your family down there so you could be together.
Do you think that would work? Have you
Couldn't be worse than what we're
guys
at right
seen
now.
Margaret?
Who?
That's the nursemaid.
I don't believe we have, but we'll keep an eye out. Yes.
Make a deception check for me.
That's a
Actually,
deception
wait, does
check if I've
Clippius
ever heard
know?
one.
Oh no, I know.
Oh, okay.
Deception, you say?
Ironically,
Yep.
Clippius is the only one who could have plausible deniability.
Oh.
As he wasn't involved in the fight.
I'm gonna try and help Clippius here.
It's okay. Well, how are you going to help her out with this?
I'm basically gonna be like, continuing the Tarmac being kind of an asshole. It's like, well, everyone in this house is likely long dead, and well, maybe she died peacefully and moved on.
Okay. You can roll the deception check with advantage if you would like.
Wow.
Sure. I don't know. I mean, yeah, fair. Take the
Oh
original
god, I
roll.
feel bad for that one. Like it's trying to be reassuring, but it's also just such a blatant lie.
Well, it checks out that the next roll was a 4, so I'll give Clippius the 15.
Oh.
She's like, oh, okay.
I kind of want. Oh.
Probably would have been comforting for Thorn, but that's. And you get the sense she also means for herself, but doesn't want to
Yeah.
say that. She's like, okay.
My heart.
We'll wait up here then. Please,
I don't-
please be careful. Sometimes we would hear very terrible noises from downstairs.
We will guard ourselves.
Not
with-
often,
What
but I once
kind of
pushed.
noises?
I'm not sure. I only once pressed my ear up against the door to the staircase. Because I snuck out and I watched them go down stairs, but I couldn't make out exactly what it was. It was loud.
Does
I
it sound
don't
like the
know
weird
how to
moaning
describe it.
we're hearing in the side tube?
Yes. No.
Do you remember if there were people who would go down there with your parents? When your parents would go down there?
We would sometimes have visitors. They would usually, I mean, they always would leave while we were still asleep, and generally they weren't there in the morning.
You don't happen to know their
They-
names by chance, do you?
No, I'm sorry, we weren't allowed to talk to them.
That's totally fine.
Rose, do
Yes,
you happen...
please.
Oh no, I'm seeing if that light is making it.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand because you wanted to. We're not in class. You don't have to raise your hand.
I was doing that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it wasn't the light.
All right. Yeah.
Rose, would you happen to know if you know the location or if you're possession of Walter's favorite toys? We fear that Walter might be upset
There was a little doll with a
edition and
yellow
perhaps might be
dress
consoled
that
with
he
it.
really liked.
A yellow dress?
Yeah.
Oh, the one we saw the spider crawl out of and the hood fall.
Yeah,
off?
that was the one.
Ugh. Okay.
Not a fan.
He liked that one a lot.
I was like, sorry, I said.
Wait,
I
is
said
he not? Yeah, I'm sorry. What else? What did you
sorry,
say?
I said toy. I'm confused by why.
Yeah, a little doll with a yellow dress.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed the doll part. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
I mean,
All right.
this is kind of like
I'm
to the
gonna-
side. If we want to lay their remains to rest, if there is a crypt down there, would it make sense to bring the doll in place of the kid?
It's worth
It's like
a try.
we don't have the
Uh.
kid's remains.
Unless they're down there.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and grab the doll.
Okay.
I'm gonna, that's
Which
in
room do
the.
you want?
Well,
So
there was two of them, right?
no. Well, there was only one. It just moved around a few times.
Gotcha.
Isn't it in
Um,
here?
I
the
see
first
on the
time you
map
saw
right
it, it
there,
was.
Oh god.
So, which room do you walk into, Areta?
I guess I can see if it's in there.
All right, so going into that room, you look and it's sitting. So you enter the room and it's sitting on top of one of the pillows, without its head, still.
We haven't seen any kind of head recently.
It fell off the first time one of you touched it and is still lying over by the dresser where the doll originally was, and a big old spider crawled out of it.
I thought we put his head back on.
All right. I'm gonna.
You tried to balance it on, it
Oh.
didn't work.
Whoops.
The head and the body.
Okay, you take it. Rose upon seeing it's like, oh, I could probably fix that. Here,
Yes, could you
hands
please?
out. She holds her hands out.
Nah.
She takes it and she casts mending on it.
Nice. Where did
And
you
she
learn that?
kind of smiles shyly and hands it back. She's like, here you go.
Excellent job, child.
Thank you. I
Oh.
practiced really hard on that one.
I can tell.
We'll try and lay their remains to rest. If all fails, I'm not opposed to laying this entire house to rest.
We
All
do
right,
have
I'm
to
gonna-
remember this isn't just an abandoned house. It does belong to somebody. We do have a letter specifically saying it belongs to
Who was
brother.
Dimov.
Are they alive?
Was he the one that?
Being abusive, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Fuck that guy.
Mhm.
No, I mean we still have legally it's his house. We specifically
Listen.
have a letter with the intention of saying, "Hey, you're the steward of the house now." I get that he's not a good guy. But I'm not just gonna go around and vandalize his property if he's still around. If he's not around, then it's just an abandoned house.
Good
Well,
guy
I
or
think
not,
either
he could
way.
prove to be a good source of information as well. Might not hurt to not piss him off before we meet him.
Well, I think either way, if he really was was the steward of the house, he would have, maintained it better. And so I fear either he's abandoned this place
Or he
has
doesn't know.
perished with the rest of them.
He might just not know. That could always be a thing. Because the letter was specifically to him, but it never got delivered. How is he supposed to know that he's supposed to be the steward of the house if he was never told
More
that he's supposed to be
pertinent
the steward?
question: where the fuck are we? Where is the law? We're in a forest surrounded by deadly mist. I don't think we should be worried about legal considerations right now, to be completely honest.
Rose, child, would you happen to know where we are?
We're in Barovia.
I believe that answers your question then, Tarmac.
Bahuvia? Sorry, no. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, we haven't exactly taken much time to process that, have we?
Haven't exactly had much time to process.
Boy. Yeah.
It was named after the father of the man who conquered the place, King Barov. Joseph, sorry, you didn't ask.
No, that's
No.
Thank
You're
you.
very... We appreciate it.
Rose, you wouldn't
Yes?
happen to recognize the name Koylin Indirovich, would you?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know anybody by that name. I don't know a lot of the people around here. I know it's what some of the history is because I learned it, but a few. It's when things got really quiet and we stopped seeing our friends as much, or when they did, I was made to be up. I was told to stay upstairs with Thorn.
What about Strahd von Zorovich?
Oh yes, he is the Lord and Master of this of Barovia. He is
I will
the
be right back.
yeah, no worries. Um, he is the Count. This is his land.
You know where we could find him by chance?
Oh yes, yes, the Castle Ravenloft.
Is that far from here?
It's if you go into the town of Barovia, you can see it.
Right, and where would the town be from here? Which direction?
Just and uh, sorry, Matt. Oh wait, I have one. Ah, it would be. It west of here. If you travel west along the road, you'll reach Barovia.
Thank you. That's very helpful.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, just she smiles a little shyly. Apparently he named the castle after his mother.
The Ravenloft Castle.
Yes, he did.
Hello,
Sorry.
I'm
Do you
back.
know what
Her
his
name was
mother did?
Queen Ravenovia. Ravenovia.
That is a
Yes.
damn good name.
You seem to know quite a bit of the history of this land.
She went to
Would you
school.
happen to have a description of it?
Oh, yes, she apparently was very beautiful, had very long black hair. Like, and I'm sorry, the descriptions were all very general. There weren't many pictures of her printed.
Did she live to
Oh,
be
actually,
quite old?
um, it is said she died soon after she passed away of illness soon after moving here to join her son.
Right, thank you.
Yes, for sure. If you have any other questions.
Wait, did you say there's a town of Barovia in
Yes,
like
the Valley
area?
of Barovia.
This is a valley.
Yes, this is the valley. On the one side, you have sorry, let me zoom out a little. You have Mount Baratok to the north, and Mount Gakis or Gakis to the south.
Gak.
The woods all around here are known as the Svalich Woods. If you need spellings on those,
Oh, I'm gonna butcher it anyways.
Yeah, for all the notes I'm writing down.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, whatever. No, you're
No,
fine.
I'm joking about that because I'm bad at notes.
Not, yeah. So Mount Baratok. Sorry, I was just getting spellings right.
Clepius, you explored the library, right?
As thoroughly as I could. I could give it a second glance, but yes.
You didn't happen to see a map of this place in there, did you?
I don't think I saw any atlases or anything, did I?
No map.
Not that I saw. I mean, seems as though that things are fairly quiet. We could go give it a second glance if we want, but
Oh, are you gonna go do that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I can do that.
All right. Go make an investigation check for me.
I'll assist with that.
All right. Make it with advantage. 16.
16.
Looking through, unfortunately, you are able to find no maps of the valley.
Okay. And I will walk back up the staircases and shake my head. Clypeus, your memory is exact. I do not see anything either.
Unfortunate. Perhaps there could be more writings down in the crypts. It sounds as though that there was some sort of activity down there. Well, all else aside, shall we
Yeah.
stop delaying the inevitable?
Yes. Maurice is anxious to proceed.
All right.
I'll just
Oh.
mutter a small prayer to myself.
If the inevitable is the basement, then I'm okay with delaying it as long as possible.
All right. What is our order going? Is it a staircase or is it a ladder going down into the basement?
It is a spiral staircase.
Well, we've
What is
already.
the inevitable marching order of our stupid?
We can sort that out when you get down there because, as you're about to find out, the basement is very.
Perhaps
going
we
All
to
right.
space
quickly.
ourselves out on the stairway a bit. We have seen that this place has contained some sort of traps already. Don't want
For sure.
everyone falling into something.
Yeah, so a narrow spiral staircase creaks and moans as as you walk down it, and it's only a 5 foot wide shaft of mortared stone that starts in the attic and descends 50 feet down to the dungeon below, passing through the lower levels of the house as it makes its descent. Thick cobwebs fill the shaft and make it difficult for you to see and breathe inside. Yeah, and as you make your way all the way to the ground, you see rough-hewn stone walls and stone floor with dirt floors uh, ahead of you and paths leading off to either side, to the east and west. Oh, sorry, which I should also mention, north is to the right, east is up, west is down, south is to the... Oh, sorry, backwards. Goes
North.
north is over here, east is up top, west is down here, south is over here. You know what I can do to make that easier? 1 second.
Put a compass.
There you go. Now can you guys see it?
Yeah.
I could use just a small little bit.
Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just reach out my hands and light them up with a little bit of radiant energy and restore 3 hit points to you.
All right. As you do, the normal bright, what color? What does your radiant energy normally look like?
Probably just like bright light with like some hints of blue in there.
So the hints of blue are now like it's almost a sickly green as you reach out, and as the healing energy flows from your hand into Tarmac, your body is racked with pain as your wounds like slowly, partially heal and large scabs form. Everything aches. It's the least pleasant healing you've ever experienced.
You know,
Dearie, I'm sorry about that. I forgot. We did experience a bit of issue revolving healing magic earlier. My apologies.
yeah, nope, it's better than nothing.
You must
Apologies
remember where you are.
Okay,
Things are
I
different
missed how
here.
much I healed. I'm dumb.
Only 3 points.
Oof.
As you guys make it down into the dungeon, the chanting is still directionless, but you can make out the words just repetitively over and over. You're hearing, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land." Just at the edge of your hearing.
Does that have any meaning that I'd be aware of?
Make either a religion or a history check.
Okay. Make a history check.
All right. You
Guys,
have...
I think he might be the ancient.
So you have heard, while this specific chanting doesn't hold much meaning for you, you've heard chants like this often ascribed to like natural deities, but it just, something's off about it. It just, you've never heard it quite phrased like this. Sorry I can't give you more.
No,
but
perfect. Oh, I'm
Could
also
I-
still off the map, I think, over by the compass.
Yeah.
oh
Could
are
I
you?
try and infer if this
Hold on a
is
sec. Oh, did I
worship
forget to
of an-
copy you?
I'm like right over by the compass rose on my screen.
What is it called?
Fuck, you're not even on mine.
I
Let me
don't want to move
refresh.
because I don't want to reveal things.
Yeah.
Here, I'll refresh to you just in case.
Well, you can move your token, just don't drop it, because it's when you drop it that it updates the lighting.
Do you remember like where your token was located? Yeah, your token literally doesn't exist for me.
Oh, now I'm back.
Oof.
I'm here.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it possible to infer if this is worship of an elder evil?
I mean, what do you think?
Certainly doesn't
I'm-
sound.
I'm saying, does it sound like anything I've experienced?
It doesn't. It sounds like vaguely similar, but you've never heard anything quite like this.
Is it more the phrasing that's weird, or the way?
The phrasing is weird. And also just the meaning. The meaning a little alien. You're not sure. Like, maybe some very ancient natural worship of a natural deity is what this would probably lead you to believe.
So it's kind of like a
Naturally
like a rendering
evil.
on a
Yeah.
traditional worship kind of thing.
Yeah, it feels almost like it would almost be more of a druidic thing, but it's in common, which doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You would expect this kind of chant to be in a more traditional language.
Out of curiosity, would it be possible, from what we gathered with the worship knowledge of the demonic things that we saw earlier being fake, that this is possible, like possibly in line with that?
You would expect them to be even including fake infernal or infernal
Right.
with this
Try to put some more
for
theatrics
something
on
more
it.
devilish. But yeah, this is just in plain common.
And how many voices does it sound like?
It's impossible to tell.
Okay.
Here or where?
You can't tell where it's coming from.
Just
It's
everywhere.
just sort of like reverberating through the walls.
And is it pitch black down here?
Yes.
Okay, does anyone need
no.
light? I can cast it for somebody.
I do.
Yep. I'll cast it on. You still have a staff, right?
Yep.
I'll cast it on there again.
All right. 1 second.
A staff. You mean a stick? A true.
All right. What does that give you a radius out to?
Light is 2020.
Oh, perfect. I already have light precasted on Areta
Okay, perfect.
in the tokens.
I will just keep that up then if it ever goes down.
Okie dokie.
I want to proceed with like non-hostile curiosity.
Okay.
I'm not
so-
like being stupid, like hello, anyone home? But I'm just walking quietly.
Okay. So move yourself as you would.
I'm gonna walk down.
All right.
See that these don't immediately lead anywhere. Keep
Yeah.
walking. Find
So,
this table and stop.
As
here.
you enter that room.
Oh.
All right. So this room contains a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor. The remains of it's hard to tell what they are at the moment. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove.
Where the fuck is the south? I forgot already.
To the right.
Right.
You can look up in the
Goes to the right.
Yeah.
South.
Yeah.
My video blocking that.
Why they make it like that?
Why it be like that?
South.
But yeah, there are bones strewn about the floor.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Yeah.
Is anyone else gonna move up?
Yeah,
I'm
trying to keep
waiting for
everyone
everyone else to
within
move
range
up.
of me. So
Yeah.
Slowly and stealthily.
Yeah. I'm like
Alright.
moving the bones to the side
All right.
with my
But
feet.
the way the lighting updates in this particular doorway is very odd.
And then
If we're moving
So-
stealthily, do I just need to roll stealth because everyone else has positive stealth?
Yeah, you could. No, everyone rolls stealth if you're rolling stealthily. Also, though, Maurice, as you move over to there, what is your AC again?
12.
Oh,
Gotta love hearing
Oh,
that.
okay.
Oh, hey.
Oof.
All right. How does
Whoa,
zero
what a
stealth
set of
sound?
stealth rolls.
Oh boy. All right.
Wow.
Wow.
Is it just I'm so tall, my horns are like scraping across the ceiling?
Yeah, basically. Um. All right. Yeah, that connect. Um. So, all of a sudden, a like this it looks like almost like a worm, but this fleshy worm with these tentacles coming out from around its face lands and slashes at you. Uh, you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yep. And
I was gonna say, I better not hear an end.
Fleshy tentacle.
then
worm
it's
thing?
gonna try and bite you with its beak, but it unfortunately
Oh.
misses.
Oh, oh, God.
Okay, are we rolling initiative?
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Need to
Oh,
Oh, this
select
is
my
it,
type.
man.
Oh hell yeah. Second natural 20 of the night
Damn.
already. Let's go.
Oh,
Clippius
shit.
is just a
The
roller.
initiatives from last time.
No
hold on,
rolls below
hold on
20
to rolling
so
people.
far. Let's keep it going.
Well,
Only you can see. Sorry, Gary.
Hold
Only you
on,
can see
rolling for a
the
second.
initiative roll.
I know. Quit rolling for a second so I don't mix up people's old initiatives with new ones. Clippius, all right. Da-da. 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 All right, now everyone can roll initiative. And so the 3 people that already rolled, don't re-roll, please.
Gotcha.
all right. Fucking. I did cast a spell last. I cast Catapult. Yeah.
Yes.
I think
got
everybody already
a
rolled
spell slot.
initiative.
Everyone except Tarmac.
I
Tarmac
can't
No,
see
I rolled initiative.
Did you?
the initiative that I just rolled. Should I just re-roll and then just
It's
edit
just,
it to be the number?
Cuvier and Tarmac are not showing up because you deleted them.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Hold on a second. I'm on the wrong layer.
All right, there we go.
Roll 20.
Add turn. Sorry, takes a little bit of remembering how to use.
Finagling.
I know how it is. Trust me.
It do be like that.
Every time that we've broken one of Colin's maps in his campaign.
Fucking. The
Alright,
first ever
so-
map I built on Roll20 was the biggest map I've ever built on Roll20 and was a mistake.
Oh, Gary, I think it didn't add me.
Yep, nope, you're first. You're showing up for me.
Oh, I'm not on the turn order for me. Let me
Yeah,
refresh.
she's not on there for us either.
Is Clippius in like the DM layer or
Oh,
something?
yeah, because
I
there is
don't-
the DM turn order.
I don't think
It might be
Terms are-
Clippius from the. It might be the. I don't know if you changed the value for Clippius, but it might be Clippius from the other map.
you know what? I bet you're right.
That would make sense. I'm on there now, but I'm 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that fucking thing hit me, I'd be down right now.
Yeah. To be fair, I also rolled like almost max damage.
Of course. Of course.
All right, so Clippius, you hear Maurice suddenly yell out in pain.
And that's from this direction?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and move forward.
All right, yeah, you can move through allied spaces just fine. You just can't
I'll kind of
end your
get to the
turn in them.
doorway, and can I can see it from here, right?
Yeah, you see this it kind of glistens in the like even in the darkness. It seems to be like this skinless, like you can see the muscle beneath it. Like there's just whatever it is. It's this skinless worm snake-like creature with a beak and tentacles.
When you say like worm-like, is it covered in like goo or something, or is it?
The goo appears to be its own blood,
Okay.
as it appears to have been like flayed for some reason.
Is there any position that I could move into here that it wouldn't have cover from Maurice?
Bad music.
Ah, yeah. Thank you.
I have 10 feet of movement left, I think.
It would be tough because it's kind of Maurice is gonna provide partial cover to it.
Okay, I'll just go with a standard Sacred Flame then. Just kind of,
All right,
I'll
that is
back
a dex
myself into the
save.
corner. Yeah,
What's your DC?
only 13,
It rolled a 14.
of course.
Yeah.
It, you know,
Don't
it
think
always got to beat
I
it by
even
one.
like have a bonus action. Nope.
All
That's my
right.
turn.
It's such a funny question to ask yourself early levels. It's like, do I have a bonus
Maurice, your turn.
Yes.
This thing has just attacked you.
And
And
correction, I did not scream in pain.
Oh,
I
okay.
stayed quiet.
Okay.
Maurice is
and
into that.
this frost
Yeah.
starts covering my body, but it's not ice. It's completely black, reflective,
Black
almost
ice.
smooth ice.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at this thing with like tempestuous eyes, and I go, "Why don't you bite me again?"
Okie dokie.
And I take a step back with
All right, it's gonna
Megaphys
make
casting me.
it is going to make a tentacle attack as a reaction. It misses.
Aw.
Awkward.
And I do one of these, and I'm like, "Oh, isn't that so sad?"
It goes.
And I stand on this table, and that's my turn.
Yeah, no problem. All right, Areta, you're up. You hear
Alright.
the sounds of combat.
I get out of the
10,
large minotaur's way.
15.
Okay.
Fair.
Oh, I didn't know that would show up.
Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, barely enough movement.
Mm-hmm.
Good old shillelagh.
All
And
right.
apply stick to face.
All right, make your attack roll. Yeah, that easily hits, believe it or not.
And as I swing, Polos is gonna run through my feet and take a bite out of this guy. So 10 damage total.
All right. It hisses in pain and rears back.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Up next, Tarmac.
All right. I'm gonna come up, and I'm gonna try and sort of stealthily stick myself to the edge of this corner and take. I got a hand crossbow last session, correct? I didn't actually add that to my inventory.
Yes, you did. You might want to do
Okay.
that.
I just did that now. Yeah. I was just double checking. And I'm gonna bonus action hide and attempt to basically stealthily shoot this thing from around the corner without it even seeing me.
All right. Make your stealth check.
That's a 23.
Yep. I believe
That's-
you feel adequately hidden.
All right, so that'll give me advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. How do I do that on roll on beyond on D&D Beyond?
So normally
Ah,
you
there,
right
I
click
figured
on
it
it.
out.
However,
got it.
it should. I think it just rolls
I
once.
don't know if that rolls that in with Beyond 20.
Oh,
I don't
it
do
doesn't
advantage,
work with
so just
Beyond
roll
20.
this.
I'll just hit it twice.
Yes. Yes. You connect.
Right?
Roll damage. Sneak
Hey.
attack.
Okay, and that's gonna be with sneak attack.
Snuck attack. All right.
Oof.
All right. Oh wait,
it
Oh,
auto
wait, you already
rolls
got sneak attack.
Auto roll sneak attack, which is better,
Nice.
which is awesome because that was a 4 rather than a 1.
Yeah.
So as this arrow shoots into this thing is beyond bloodied,
Nice.
and appears to be struggling to stay upright.
I'm just gonna peek myself around the corner so I can see it. Okay, then I'll move back.
All right. Nice. With that, it is its turn, and it's going to make a tentacle attack against you, Areta.
Maurice is like,
Does
wait,
it
Near
hit?
no.
guaranteed hit. Yes. Yes.
So
if it's above a
that's,
10, it hits.
You get 9 points of slashing damage, and then because it connected with tentacles, this makes a beak attack, and that one. So you take 9 of slashing damage as this thing
Alright.
tries to back itself as far into the corner as it can, and hisses. That is your Cuvier.
Okay. I will move up. 20, 25. And I will take out the heavy crossbow that I have just received a little bit earlier. And be like, hopefully this works. Nope.
Never used one of these things before.
It's been a hot minute.
Right between Noretta's horns and pins itself into the wall.
I'll adjust the sides. Sorry about that. And
I tap Cuvier on the shoulder and say, "I'll give you some lessons."
I've literally trained for like a year with all sorts of weapons. All right, like I haven't used a crossbow since like I first started. That is my turn.
All right.
Here, I'll move one more just to get out of everyone's way.
Next, Clips. It's your turn. I think Parker might. Okay.
Apologies.
there it
I
is.
stepped away for a second. My turn again?
Yeah, no worries. Yep, your turn. It is almost. However, there's people have up in front of it.
Yeah, I'm noticing the conga line forming here.
I like
join
the-
in.
I'll just light up my eyes with some radiant energy again, light up my hands, and just say, "Burn with the radiant light of the gods," and try and cast a.
All right, as you do that, the sacred. I'm sorry, I meant to describe this earlier. Rather than the normal like bright radiant light, is sort of a darker blue and like almost a little kind of a skull pops up through before dissipating. And it nat 20's its dex save.
I tap Clypeus on the shoulder. I'll give you some lessons. No, okay.
One of these days I'll hit an attack in this campaign.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I love
your
that Maurice went up, cast a defensive spell, backed up, and then
It's like, I'm your tank now.
I had to
All
step
right,
away for
Maurice.
one more second. If anything tries to hit me, I'm casting shield.
Sounds good.
All right. Neat. Are you on to me now?
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, you didn't want to hit me, so I'm gonna hit you.
All right, make your attack roll.
Swing back with this war pick. Booming blade it.
All right.
And how did we do? Not
Would you?
10.
Unfortunately, you missed.
That is too bad. That's all I got.
All right.
All right,
Up next. Sorry, I'm adding more music. Is you
Armor Bearer,
Aretta?
This is such a good spell, by the way.
Apply stick to face.
That connects.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Do you
Just
wanna
13
kill it?
damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I'm going to raise the quarterstaff up and kind of like stab at it with the thorns that are encasing where the branches used to be.
All right. Sorry. So you do that, instantly killing this creature as it hisses and then collapses to the floor, rapidly aging and like almost devolving into just sort of a puddle of mush on the ground, with just a beak and a spine.
Yuck.
Not exactly a pleasant creature.
Do you see my crossbow bolt in there?
Do you see my crossbow bolt somewhere? I kind of lost track of it.
All right,
Did
let
I
me-
see your crossbow bolt? I think I've lost a bit of fur on the top of my head now because of that.
Right side, if you. It'd be
So,
really would have been a
Cuvier's
good shot if you were
unfortunately-
trying to shoot an apple off her head.
Hey,
So
I would be good at that. No.
So Cuvier's arrow unfortunately shattered, but oh wait, no, we're not tracking ammunition. So yeah, you're able to recover them. Tracking
Yeah, I was
ammunition is
mostly
just
making
too
a
much
joke
of a
about
bitch.
my crossbow bolt being somewhere in the mush. so I'd have to like.
Just dig through it. Yeah, I know it's there in the mush.
You know, I'm gonna leave that one.
I'm actually
I'm
gonna
a-
kind of
I'll pick it up.
grab like something from the room, like a poker or something, kind of poke through the
There's
mush a little bit.
There's plenty of bones on the floor. There's a
Oh,
looks
I'll
like
pick
a
one of those up
femur
and
that's
kinda
long enough. So
poke
as
through
you
the
pick
mat.
it up,
That
you
is-
notice that there appears to be bite marks on it.
Philippius, that is not sanitary.
Consistent with like the worm beak, or
Make a investigation check.
Yeah.
Clypeus, that's a person.
Yeah. In the meantime,
Was a
I'm
person.
looking where that fell out of.
It's really hard to tell, unfortunately.
I was gonna
Looking
say,
up,
interest.
it appears to
magically.
have been. Looking up, you see a small outcropping up at the top that it must have been coiled around.
like a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, like sort of like a hole. Like there's a little alcove up there that it must have been coiled up in.
Yeah.
Cropping is the wrong term.
Yeah. I'll summon a dancing like a baseball, and just.
Going up in there, it appears to be just a really shallow depression.
How far does it go? All the way 20 feet, or does it stop early?
No, like less than 5.
I look up and I go, sad.
You're like full 20 feet. No.
Is this the worm? Does it appear to be something that was like created, or is this like a natural being?
It looks natural enough. Well, it looked natural enough aside from being filleted while it was alive, but its instant decay makes it very difficult to tell for this particular creature.
It's very odd that it just kind of melted.
Do we just want to go the like room by room, holding up against the right wall the entire time, kind of way, or?
Well, based on what we've seen so far, definitely stick together. That's about my only advice.
Yeah. Whatever looks
And
interesting.
look at the ceilings.
Mm-hmm.
How about this
Well,
hallway? This looks interesting.
Well, I'd prefer not
Going
just
first.
passing up stuff that's back here.
Oh yeah, we should probably go check that out.
Oh, but it didn't look interesting.
So, Cuvier, upon entering that room, you notice that several crypts have been hewn from the earth. Each has a large stone slab in front of it. The first one, the one you are at right now, the stone slab is etched with the name Rosvalda Durst.
Isn't that the girl?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there we go.
Some families do
That's easy
prep
enough, yeah.
crypts in advance, even though they are not members of the family dead yet.
You
Especially
kind of
wealthy
have
ones.
to, really. Like, practically.
Yeah, true.
It's like someone died and it's like, oh, well, guess we gotta preserve the body until we've built a crypt that takes like a
I
year to
mean,
build.
Building the crypt, yes, but putting the name on it is a bit odd already. But
Yeah, a bit morbid.
Yeah. Is there an appearance like something is actually buried there?
It's impossible to tell behind the stone slab.
Oh. Which I don't think
Gary,
we've
it's
even
still on
could
battle
move
music,
it.
by the way.
You
we
still
haven't
what?
even-
Still on battle music, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
And let me clear out the initiative counter.
Yeah. And also the door's closed still. If there is one.
No,
Door?
this is a crypt right in front of us.
This is a
just
crypt. Those are sealed
Yeah.
doors.
Oh, it's a seal.
You would have to make a concerted effort to open them.
Anybody feel like a bit of grave robbing?
I think from what we've seen so far, it's best not to disturb the dead here.
Well, I
But-
mean, there's not actually anyone dead.
I also would like to point out
I
you
have
do
no
know
idea.
exactly where Rose's body is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like
was.
that's something that we should definitely come back and do is lay their remains in their designated crypts. Then, not right now because I really don't feel like moving a huge slab of stone and having any other monster that is supposedly in this crypt come and attack us while we're busy. So
Especially
Touche.
not this tiny hallway.
yeah.
Yeah. So below that, the one you just walked over near tarmac reads
This one?
This one right here.
Oh, okay.
That one reads Thornbolt Durst.
Okay.
Okay.
Brother and
Um,
sister together.
Yep.
hmm
Are there only 2 in this room, or are there 3?
There are only 2 in that room.
Okay.
What's
Do we want
what's
Going
in
over
this
to
room?
that one, Areta, you find so the upper one reads Gustav Durst. The lower one reads Elizabeth Durst.
So the brother isn't here either.
Yeah.
No,
From how
Dimov is
young
not
he
here.
was, they might not have had time
No,
to prep him yet.
Well, I would point out there is also a hallway up there
Mhm.
that you haven't been through, and the hallway over there. So you haven't necessarily found all of the crypts yet.
So I would personally prefer just keeping along the right wall. Like, move down here and make our way this way.
Fine with
Maze
that course of
strategy?
action.
Yes.
Well, go ahead, take point. Don't attack any ghosts that are kind to us.
So if we go along the right wall, we go back in the interesting hallway, don't we?
Well, no, we'd be going over here.
Oh, but this is the right wall, isn't it?
That's the left wall.
Oh.
Right wall for
Well, it
our
depends which
characters.
way you're doing.
For our
Yeah.
characters.
Think about your aura, yeah, for the characters.
Ah. Okay.
Shit, sorry, that's difficult to orient.
It looks
Well-
like there's stairs.
I'm just dumb.
First,
okay?
what we need to do is define a coordinate system.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take lead.
Yeah.
I'm going up here.
But wait,
Okay,
it's
so-
stairs.
Jeez.
One moment. As you head down the stairs, you see ahead of you a large room.
Okay.
I don't know where the stairs are
which
going.
you can't, as well as the stairs seem to be leading into another separate room.
Yep. Continue along this wall.
All right,
Actually,
entering that room, you see a 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip, as well as a wooden bucket hanging from the little contraption of it. So there's a well there, as well as 5 rooms down here. Each when you
Where'd
can see
everybody
little
go?
chests.
I don't know.
in
I
there.
can't tell how to move around. Oh, there.
No,
You
sorry.
can use the arrow keys if you click on your character token.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
No, that was.
Oh, that's cool.
We had all stacked on top of each other, and I was just
Yeah.
memeing.
Oh, as well as more stairs leading back upward.
I looked down the well.
Okay, so what is your? No, I'm kidding. Looking down the well,
Make a dex
you
save.
see a water-filled cistern.
Wow, I actually did that because I expected to get attacked, TBH.
Well, fuck you.
I specifically didn't do that because I expected to be attacked.
You looked down the well, but really you should have looked up, because up above is the monster.
That would be really funny, honestly.
Are there doors to each of these rooms that are shut, or are they open?
The doors there are no doors on them.
Okay.
They're
just gonna
just
start
open
peeking in them.
rooms. Okay, so each room has a wood frame bed with a moldy straw mattress, as well as a wooden chest locked with a iron padlock.
Anyone want to give a shot at these locks? Could be something useful.
That's what I'm here
Yeah.
for.
Yes.
Oh, I was just gonna
Finally,
bash
I'm
one.
I mean, we can do that too.
All right, Tarmac,
Listen.
I'm gonna
Lock is
go
only as
open one.
effective as the material is made of.
Listen, I have a
think
lot
if
of
I
experience with occasionally procuring some extra payment while in these fancy mansions.
I think if in the other room
Okay.
I heard Clippius say that, it's like, do we want to bust one of these opens? I'm just in the other room like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Bang! Like as Tarmac starts picking the lock.
All right. So Tarmac, make a thieves' tools check. Cuvier, make an athletics check.
I'm using a pickaxe
Stole.
to shatter
Cuvier,
this lock.
unfortunately.
I would
Okay,
like to
you're using-
assist Cuvier in destroying this chest.
All right, you can assist Cuvier in that roll with advantage. Maurice, you're using a pickaxe. Make an athletics check. Although I guess you can
Fucking
use
hell.
charisma because it's your packed weapon.
Yeah, I
Okay,
forget how to do thieves' tools in.
It's
Just make a
dex
sleight of
with
hand check.
proficiency, right? Oh yeah, sleight of hand.
If
Do
you're
you want
proficient in
to
sleight of
roll,
hand.
Loretta, or do you want me to roll with advantage?
Well, because you already rolled, so
Okay.
it's...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Cuvier, you easily bust that chest open, and you see, along with some long decayed clothing, you see a pouch made of sort of like whitish pink leather.
I take it.
Anything?
What's in it?
Picking it up, you quickly realize it is made of human skin.
I drop it. Nope,
And-
nope, I'm out. Nope. Anybody else want this? Go ahead.
I'll take
I
that.
have expertise, and I don't know how, and I don't actually have any other
You
deck
have
skills
any
with
skill-
expertise, so I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
whatever.
Fucking hell!
You try to open it. Unfortunately, you're used to much more well-maintained locks, and you're not able to get anything open. Like, you're afraid you may have damaged the mechanism, but you think you could give it another go safely.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'd like to look in the human skin pouch.
All right,
I will
opening up
assist
the
in looking at
pouch.
that.
It contains 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces.
God damn it!
Armac,
Not having a good day.
unfortunately, as you try again, the lock appears to be jammed.
I'm going to stealthily move into this room.
Okay. All
Not
right.
saying anything and try and open it up.
All
11
right, go
gold
for
and
it.
60 silver, you said?
Yes.
So
Maurice.
each get 2 gold, 12 silver with 1 piece of gold left over?
Yeah. Maurice, make your. Do not convert things,
Yeah.
please. It's very important not to.
Wait, we each get 2 gold. How many silver?
12, I think.
Okay.
And
Who
then
gets
there's
the
1
human
piece of
skin
gold left
pouch?
over.
I would like to
Uh,
tear apart the
no
human
one.
skin pouch.
Okay, that's fair.
I destroy it.
All right.
Oh, that's somehow worse.
You rip it and it tears. And it's not a nice experience.
2 gold, 12 silver.
Yep, and there's 1 piece of gold left over, whoever wants it.
Wait, you want to share?
I feel like that should go to
Oh.
Loretta since she was the one who helped me bust that open.
Fair.
All right. Opening that one, you successfully get that lock on the first try. By the way, Tarmac.
It's just a fluke.
So you find it contains a black leather eye patch. What's a carnelian? Hold on.
Is that a flower?
Is that a
I
flower?
think it's a flower, yeah.
Yeah.
A flower in
No,
a
it
safe?
is a. It's a semi-precious gemstone.
Ooh.
I think we were all thinking a carnation.
You were
Oh,
all thinking
God.
carnation, yes.
Right.
So a
We're
carnelian,
done.
which you would have to get appraised, but okay, actually this is just easier to say. It looks to be about worth 50 gold. Sewn into it where the eye would be, as well as a journal,
Pie that
or
big
as
like
well
that.
as a grungy black journal.
Lore?
Flipius, I found a book.
I'm reading it.
All right, you open it up. It appears to be a logbook with a list of names, physical descriptions, and details such as struggled profusely or no sedative given.
Flipius, our party book reader.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh no.
everyone, I believe that this was an experimentation chamber of some sort. I believe prisoners perhaps were kept here and experimented on.
Probably
Any
more
recognizable
sacrifice.
names?
Rich people just
Um,
do stuff, man.
True. This is Jeff Bezos' house, man.
So going through it, no names that well, okay, a few names that might stand out would be one with notes about a strange metallic man listed as Talus, another one about a half elf named Turin.
Rest in peace, my
One
boy.
character I believe a half orc named Damien. I'm sorry, Brian, I can't remember any of your D&D characters' names and races. and just it continues as well as a human named Jubo.
Any possibility of determining what they were trying to do based on the notes, like magically, or scientifically, or anything like
Make
that?
just make like a history check. Make an intelligence check for me.
By the way,
No.
You got nothing.
Yeah.
by the
Just
way,
disturbed.
safe and that one's jammed. Someone could smash it open and it'd be appreciated.
Once I'm done with this one,
Maurice, when are you gonna make your check?
I made it. It's 18.
Oh, 18. Sorry, I somehow missed. I saw performance and it didn't register.
Yeah.
You're able to pretty successfully crack that one open. It contains a short sword that seems to be glistening with silver.
I pocket that.
Yeah. So you now have one silvered short sword.
All right, Kuvi, are you helping me bust this one open?
Hell yeah. Go ahead. Nice.
All right. So as you smash that chest open, you hear a crack, and you appear to have powderized a couple of gemstones.
Damn it.
That's still useful. I'll take that.
Yeah.
It appears to be three. It appears all that's left is one moss agate. It seems to be worth about 10 gold.
I
If it
peeked
was
my head in
a-
there, I'm like, if only I had been faster.
I'll take the gemstone dust if no one wants it.
I mean,
It
if
is-
it was broken
yeah.
by a wooden stick, it probably was only glass anyway.
This is true.
I was once doing this
Oh,
job.
I thought someone was using a weapon. All right, fine. I'll give it to you. They're not broken. I'll give you the extra 20 gold. So you have 3 moss agates worth 10 gold each.
I was once doing this job. You would not. There's this remarkably rich noble. He had some gemstones. He would grind them up, and he would snort them.
I
Don't know
feel like
why.
that would just be bad for your lungs and trachea.
Oh yeah,
Like,
pretty
Am
sure
I
it was
al-
terrible. But
Is
he
Clippy
was
aware of any
convinced.
sort of magical theory around snorting gemstones that he might have been trying to get at?
You've heard of alternative medical options that involve gemstones, but nothing backed up by any actual magical research.
That man was an
Again.
idiot.
Yeah. Again, once you have enough money, you can just do things like that, and you don't have to think about whether they'd work.
Very true.
All right,
Can't
Hulk
imagine
smashed
the
the
sinus
last
infections,
chest.
though.
All right, make your attack roll. Or, sorry, your athletics check. Unfortunately, this one seems very resistant to everyone's attempt to get in it so far. And
This
it
has the
resists
most
your stick.
valuable piece of loot. I just
what's the
know it
chest made
does.
out of?
Wood?
You just light it on fire.
Does anybody
Hello.
have any, like, little
Hello,
place
chest
to
made
light it
out
on
of
fire?
wood.
Yeah. I step
What'd you
back.
say, Maurice?
As soon as I hear that, I step
said-
back.
Wait!
I said,
Didn't we
"Hello,
get a
chest made
crowbar?
out of wood." Yes,
Didn't
that's
we
right here.
acquire a crowbar?
Mm-hmm.
So we
I feel like
use the
Maurice
crowbar.
has the crowbar.
Can I have the crowbar? I don't have
Yes,
the
you
crowbar.
can have the crowbar. You can't use charisma with it, however.
What do I use with it?
Strength.
I remember.
Strength check with
I s-
advantage.
I will take the strength check with advantage.
All right. Go for it.
Oh,
Dude,
there is
we had a
athletics.
crowbar this whole time, but we were just hitting it with a hammer.
Yep.
How strong does Maurice look?
Strong do you look, Maurice?
I am weak as shit. I got a 13 though.
You're stronger than me. I can
13.
guarantee that.
Unfortunately, you're pulling this thing.
What a freeze frame of Gary there for a second. That
I
was
throw
good.
the I throw the crowbar back into the hallway like 20 feet down. It like slides all the way here.
Clatters.
I
You
duck.
just throw it through 3
Through-
people.
through- everybody
What?
talks.
Just make an athletics check for me.
Okay.
Um,
Advantage?
nope, just a regular athletic.
Please,
You do
Nat
not
one
get
and
advantage
whap.
from the
Oh.
crowbar for throwing the crowbar.
You go to throw it and you just throw it right into the ground at Aretta's feet. Like you tried it, but you know how like sometimes you'll release something too late when you go to throw it, and you just throw it straight at the ground. That's basically what happens.
Oops.
Tries to skip a stone and it just goes straight into the water and doesn't come back.
Oh, God,
Alright.
it's always the worst.
And then
me
pickaxe
try this
forms in
again.
my hand, and I'll just bam.
All right, make your attack roll. Or
Oh.
sorry, your performance check.
Performance. I'd like to perform.
19. As you do that, you hear a crack as you bust through the top of the chest, and you look down, and there is the shattered remains of a hairbrush with beautiful silvery bristles that have just been bent and destroyed all over the floor.
Oops. I step aside in
where-
shame.
Where's my hairbrush?
I mean, can I
I
still?
mean,
Is the hairbrush still usable though? Like,
No.
excuse me.
No.
Have you ever used a hairbrush with crinkled things? It works. It doesn't work great,
Have you
but
used a
it works.
hairbrush that's been hit very heavily with a pickaxe before?
With a pickaxe.
Especially, yeah, that's what Maurice just hit it with, a pickaxe.
Oh, did not realize that. I thought he was still using
maybe
a
it-
crowbar. It's just like it's
Maybe
just
it can
wax
be
it's
fixed
fine.
with mending.
You can
Possibly.
certainly try.
Rose. No.
You know, Maurice, you can basically use a pickaxe like a crowbar if you want to.
You could, yes.
No.
This is true.
You could have used your packed weapon like that, yeah.
I could. I sit down on the bed.
Oh man.
I was sitting on the bed for a good 5 minutes.
You sit on it, and you're pretty sure you felt something wriggle around in the straw when you sat down, but nothing bothers you.
I go like,
Ugh.
just wherever the
The whole
movement
bread
was.
bed just breaks. You fall
Yeah, basically. If you, as you stand up, it kind of collapses a little bit beneath it.
Oh boy.
All right, are we
Fuck with
done
that.
investigating this area? Shall we move on?
Do you want
You said it was a silver
Remind me.
hairbrush, right?
The hairbrush, silver
take it.
bristles.
Oh.
It's
Remind
an
me to
ivory
never take
brush.
any of you
That's
on a
why it
heist.
shattered, because it's made of ivory.
Oh
Oh,
You just
ivory,
hit
I'll
the
take it. I could use
Yeah.
ivory for some spells.
Yeah, there you go.
Mac, you want the hairbrush? You could brush a werewolf to death.
I'm fine. I also don't have much hair.
I mean, I have a shit ton of hair that I could definitely use it.
Yeah, I was about to say this party has amazing hair, except for me.
You know it does. I will never forget
Of
the
course,
very
it's
first
kind of
D&D
cheating being a minotaur.
The very
Excuse
first
me.
party
Her
I
hair
had.
is the most luscious out of all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
The first party I ever DM'd for, it became a running meme because every single character when I
Stark white hair.
went to
Gary.
describe their hair, everyone had stark white hair, and it was fantastic.
Hey, I didn't, Gary, because I didn't have
You
hair
didn't have
because I was
hair.
a dragonborn.
You have a stark
you
white, just like
imagine if they did?
scale. Just one scale is just stark white.
No, you
Yeah.
have like a crown of. It looked kind of like Dragon Ball Z. It's like you got
Oh,
the
like the
spiky
horns.
scale hair.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right. So you guys have successfully and looking around. So based on the journal you found in there, you would guess that this was perhaps rooms that perhaps higher ranking cult members could retire in should they need to.
Yeah, because to me this seems more like this is their hangout quarters. They would have done the experiments somewhere else and then just retired here.
Question: when we got teleported, we lost all of like our food and water and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Should we try and take some of the water from this well?
yeah. I thought I was
Give
hallucinating
me a
just
second
now.
first. And I'm gonna go back to the chest, grab one of the chests that we smashed through, grab like a chunk of wood, and like
Mhm.
chuck that into the water.
You chuck it into the water, makes a splash. The ripples radiate out, radiate back in once they hit the wall, and eventually the water settles again.
I mean, there is a bucket that we can.
There is a bucket.
I
Yeah.
push the bucket over and like crank it
You,
down,
you crank the bucket
crank
down,
it up.
goes in, lands there, crank it back up. It's partially filled with water.
Does it look like okay water, or is it like
Clear.
All right, who first?
All right, I guess I'll go first.
I
I'll
just
like
hold it
poke
out
the
to
water
everybody.
and then like slowly take a quick sip if nothing comes out if I poke it.
All right, nothing comes out when you poke it. You take a sip. The water is cool and refreshing. Seems to be a natural aquifer beneath the Durst Manor.
All right, it seems to be good. Quite fresh.
How is this the least haunted thing in this mansion?
I mean, honestly,
Seems
guys,
to be great.
you don't dig for water under an outhouse. I'm just gonna say the same. You don't dig for water under a crypt. There's certain places that you just don't trust the water, man. And I am not trusting this water.
How
I
thirsty
am-
are we?
Gonna drink the water only for the sake of realism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
I'm filling up a single cup.
My immersion.
All right. Are you gonna drink it, Maurice?
No, I'm keeping the cup.
It's like a cup.
You're just holding a cup.
Yeah,
of
like
water.
I have a cup of water.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I need everyone that drank
Drink
the
it.
water to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's
Oh,
what
I thought we like
I was
sat there
ready.
and watched Aretta for a bit.
You did.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. It might not have any effect immediately. Okay. 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 Cool. I'll remember
I like that we're all basically like none of us had to do this. We were all just like, yeah, fuck it.
Roleplay, man.
I have no sympathy
Yep.
for
Yeah,
any of you.
exactly.
None of you notice any effect. You do feel
The worms
the
come
water was
crawling out
cool
of
and
his belly.
refreshing. Yep.
I'm continuing.
I walk around with my cup.
All right. Cup of water.
Yeah, like an office worker walking in with a coffee.
Are these all just like similar rooms that are?
Okay, so sorry. Going into that room, there is a wooden table and 4 chairs at the east end of this room. To the west are 4 alcoves containing 4 moldy straw pallets. It looks similar conditions, but minus some room for personal effects. This appears to be an area that people just could sleep.
It's kind of weird having like a sleeping quarters right next to the crypt. Like,
Not a lot of room in the basement. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's still a very spacious basement, but it's like,
Basement.
basement.
All right,
These
so
are
upon
crypts.
going into that room, Cuvier,
Oh no.
so you see that they're much in similar design to the previous crypt rooms you went into. There are 2 large slabs, however, they are resting up against the walls. The one that you are by at this moment, is entirely empty and has a blank stone slab. The one closer to Aretta reads Walter Durst. Both are empty. No coffin. All right.
go ahead.
There wasn't anything beyond.
Congratulations
this
to all of
monster,
you
right?
that rolled Constitution saving throws. You have successfully staved off the effects of dehydration by drinking water.
Hey.
Yeah. Agua.
Agua. All right, so returning to the room, moldy humanoid bones. Aretta, what's your... Sorry, I lost my sheet temporarily with the passive perception. Your passive perception is like 16, isn't it?
My passive perception is 16. Yes.
All right. As you kick one of the bones, you look at it, and the bite marks on it, they appear to have come from something with more humanoid teeth and dentistry rather than something bestial.
I don't want it to be.
I grip my cord tighter in my hands, and say, "There's something that some person has eaten these bones, or probably used to be people."
Well, there is quite a bit of space for people to live down here. are hearing multiple voices from the sounds of it.
He is the ancient. He is the land. Still, by the way, you're still hearing that just at the edge of the hearing.
Where's Tarmac?
Areta, as you begin to walk down that hallway, you notice that there's a much stronger scent of like death and decay coming from it.
And because of the angle, I can see where it's coming from. So I'm just going to slowly walk to it.
Okay. The smell actually seems to lessen a bit as you go that direction.
I'm concerned because I see bodies.
You see ancient skins with their shadows almost burned into the walls behind, just sort of shackled there. And in where the two stars are, you see a tall statue. Second. There is...
Sorry, if I see a
tall
statue, I'm starting
holding an
from this
orb.
space right here.
Yeah, okay. A tall statue holding an orb. It's a well-dressed man with an intense face, like long, short, well-kept hair, dressed very regally.
All right, nothing seems to be in here.
But he is holding a crystal orb.
Oh.
Forgot to put that out there.
Is Tarmac with us right now, or is
Yeah.
his character?
Oh,
looking
I
somewhere?
wasn't moving my token.
Areta doesn't care about crystal orbs.
I was just
You may
making
wish
sure
to
that I
move
wasn't
your-
supposed to be picking up on the fact that Tarmac wasn't here.
I was picking up on it earlier. I'm like, where is he?
Where the fuck is everybody? I was alt tabbed and was not moving my
Keep
token.
walking down.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone.
So, yeah, walking into this room, you see 7 skeletal remains chained to the walls. There appears to be deep brownish stains on the floor. Sort of trickled along it as if something has pooled there and since dried.
They're chained to the wall?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, here. So this room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the wall. A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. The room, this room has exits in the west and north walls, and the chanting appears to be coming. As you go into this room, you can now pick up on the direction the chanting is coming from. It seems to be coming from the west. That's all. Yeah, it seems to be coming from like
Sorry, you said that
vaguely
there is a
western direction. Like
Sorry, you said that
northwest.
there was a statue, or sorry, not a statue, a painting. Is that in which room is that in?
The
Is somebody
statue is
separated?
a wooden painted statue.
No,
It's
no.
wooden and
Which
it has been...
which room? Because you said that this was a statue. Okay, so this
Yes,
is just
it's a
still
wooden
with
statue
orb.
that has been painted.
Okay, so this is still a statue with the orb. Okay.
Yes.
Do these skeletons have any like clothing or like identifiable like trinkets or anything on them?
Nothing.
Is one of them a metallic man?
No, one of them is
so-
not a metallic man.
You do necromancy on a warforged.
How does Lancelot react to being down here?
He looks really nervous and is just sort of is glued to your leg, whimpering softly. He doesn't want it. He refuses to enter this room, however.
Maurice, do not touch the crystal ball.
You might now need
I
to
saw
tell
you move
Maurice
up to
that. Cuvier is right next to it as well.
Oh, I just saw Maurice move up right in front of it, so I just reacted. was my reaction correct, Artusha? Were you about to...
Oh, I can't hear you for some reason. Nope.
Oh yeah,
nothing.
Artusha, you're.
Oh shit, I've
you
been
got
saying
audio.
things.
Oh,
There you go.
now you-
We
Okay,
haven't been
I-
hearing you at all for
Okay.
a while.
I get like this close to it and I whisper, "Not this time, Hadar."
As you approach to it,
Do it. Eat it.
as you approach it, you hear you hear his gaze, in addition to the normal background chanting you've been hearing, his gaze burns upon us. The Dark Lord's eyes are always watching.
For context, this is how Maurice died in his previous life. This exact situation.
By eating an orb.
By taking an orb from a statue.
So maybe we don't touch the statue.
Not this time.
Not this time.
I'll hear this, or is it just Maurice?
You hear it whenever anyone that approaches the orb hears this.
Okay.
You would recognize this as something that could be used for a scrying focus. Clippius.
And that voice only rang out when we got close to it.
Mm-hmm. It's like around that area. Although, as a few of you have heard it, it's joined chant, but only in this room.
I back away and hug this wall, seemingly shaken. And I'm completely quiet.
I'm so tempted to pick it up.
All right, let's not pick up the strange orb.
Yeah.
Do you not remember that there were traps in the rooms above?
Yeah, but I played a piano and opened a random door. So, like, if I pick up the orb, it could open another door.
There is literally someone chanting to the west.
Yeah.
We should go.
Sort of the
figure out who that
northwest
is.
area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It could
kind of
open
look
another-
at the orb for a second. I'm just going to say, can you see us?
His gaze burns upon us. The Dark Lord's eyes are always watching. It's all you hear in response. The same thing you've been hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Read
Okay.
something about the.
You said there was a statue of a dog, or there was a
Is
dog right next to the
incorrect
statue.
because that doesn't make sense here. I apologize about the west. Say about the dog.
There's a statue of a dog right, like, connected
wolf.
to a wolf. I give it a little
large
scritch,
wolf.
and then I decide, okay, I'm not gonna take an orb. I'm not gonna do it. Cuvier has some self-control. Melissa does not, but Cuvier does.
Upon touch the statue, his gaze burns upon us, and the Dark Lord's eyes are always watching. Suddenly stops, and you see
Push the
the
orb.
shadows behind each of the
God damn it.
You always gotta scritch
skeletons
the
begin
statue
to-
dog. Like, you have to.
begin to peel
No.
themselves off of the walls. You have a moment to react if you would like to.
I grab the orb.
You grab the orb.
Yes.
All right.
Roar.
If it's already
Maurice, I would
happening
like to
anyway,
point out one of
might as well
those
get the
is
most you can
is
out.
literally coming from directly behind you.
The what?
One of the shadows that's peeling off the wall is directly behind you.
Well, what can I do, really? I can't, like, leave.
I fucking.
You have the opportunity to take a move or a action, or
You can move if you'd like to. Like you have opportunity to respond right now.
Can I run over here as soon as I see someone touch the orb?
Yeah,
Yes.
Tarmac's a fucking coward. I'm fucking out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm all the way
move
over
5
here.
feet so that I'm not in the room.
I will-
Is it gonna
Can
be
I cast
just
light to try to
Clippius?
get rid of the shadows?
Sure,
have-
you cast
Oh,
light. Fortunately, they seem to
Damn it.
and
seem
I tried.
now persist through it. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
God damn it,
Hell
Gary. You
yeah.
always scritch the dog.
Oh no.
No, you don't. Not
Yes, you do.
Sarah.
Yes, you do.
you to the big stat.
Not a
I thought
dog.
you were
That
like-
was a wolf. You do
I
not
like
always.
how you
scritch
say
Same thing.
Cuvier has self-control, but Melissa does not. I'm going to scritch the dog.
Admittedly,
I wasn't
like,
gonna take
I-
the orb. The orb is an obvious
No.
trap. The dog, not so much.
Scritching the dog, I 100% agree with.
Thank
with,
you.
Wait, Cuvier on this one. You do always. However, that is a wolf, not a dog.
Close
Slightly
enough.
higher danger of scritch. You don't go out in the wild and scritch wolves. That's not a
Typically,
way
wolves
that you
don't come up
survive.
to be scritched now, do they?
That's not a way to survive.
Touche.
All right, clearly we have different upbringings. We need some combat music.
Oh yeah, give me a minute. I'm still rolling initiative.
No, you're not.
Oh,
you only need to roll once, Gary. Why would you
roll
need
once
to
and
roll
they all
more than
happen at
once?
the same time if you really wanted.
Come on, Gary, make my strength 0. Let's do it. I don't need strength anymore.
So, as the shadows begin to peel themselves off of the wall,
Oh.
as you touched the orb, Clypeus. Oh wait, was it Clypeus that grabbed it or Cuvier that grabbed it? It was Clypeus, right?
Clypeus.
Okay. You
Cuvier scratch, Clypeus grab.
you feel a dark ancient evil turn its eye upon you.
Oof.
Used to it.
Gary,
it
you
going?
need to switch Maurice and the creature.
Oh yeah,
Parker,
sorry.
you just
thank
straight up, you're fucking Pippin.
Yep.
You just fucking grabbed the Palantir.
I'm a fool of the toque, Colin.
Yeah.
All right. Up first, we
Oh
have
dear, we have 4 turns of enemies in a row.
What's wrong with my
yes.
rolls?
Up first, we have Tarmac.
Motherfucker.
You can just kill all of them in one go, right? Like, totally.
Oh, God. Thing is, like, how much do I want to be in character here? So remember all the times I was, like, making wisdom saves to not just fucking book it?
Well, didn't you also get cursed with being more afraid now? Or was that Clypeus?
No.
That was Clypeus, and only while she was possessed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright.
Are you enjoying Kata?
Fuck it. I'm a fucking roll a wisdom save.
Do it.
Sorry, I'm just gonna keep rolling garbage rolls here to see what setting's doing this.
That's a 15 on the wisdom save. I ain't leaving yet.
Nope.
Oh.
What setting is this?
Don't get grappled anytime soon.
Alright, I'm gonna try and just peek in to get a layout of where all the fucking enemies are.
Okay.
Can I do that without entering this guy's melee range?
I'll allow it
Okay.
because there's a
So
wall
I'm just gonna
there.
move myself here to
Oh,
check.
you mean?
No, I'm just
there.
doing that so I can see. No,
Oh,
like
okay. I
I'm
get you, I
saying
get
that
you.
I'm peeking around the corner, but I can't actually see unless I move my token there. Is why I asked.
Yeah, that's fair. If you wanted to roll a stealth check, actually, tell you what. If you were planning on rolling a stealth check, I would make that much easier for him to not even notice you,
Okay.
and then you could easily get a more
Yeah, I'll make a
reasonable
stealth
look
check.
at the room. So make a stealth for me.
Fucking hell.
It doesn't seem to notice you.
Well, I'm guessing it actually did.
I'm
All
also
right,
assuming that
let
it's
me
probably
check.
focused
It
on
did not
the
notice you, Colin.
Oh, wow.
It did not notice you. All right, what you gonna do now?
And then there's okay, those ones over there, but that won't work.
There seem to be 2 more that are taking a little long themselves off the wall.
Okay, so there are 2 more that are on their way.
Yes.
I'm gonna just die here. Alright, fucking pulling out a dagger, green flame blade, let's go.
All right, make after all.
As I pull out this dagger, since it's the first time I do this, you see, like, I pull out a small device from my thieves' tools that looks kind of like a fire starter, like one of the things that you'd use on, like, a camping trip to start a fire, like a little clicker, and I run it over my blade, and it lights up with green fire as I make this attack roll.
Green flame.
Because it's Artificer Green Flame Blade, so fancy. So, with advantage, yeah?
Yes, with advantage. It didn't see you.
Okay, nice.
Because passive perception is terrible
Nice.
on these things. Just wait for the roll to come through.
It's not coming through for some reason.
I saw it in
Fucking
D&D
roll 20.
Beyond.
It's so helpful, but so inconvenient. Just tell me what it was on D&D Beyond.
17.
17, that hits. Roll.
Okay. Alright, plus did it auto roll sneak attack?
Yeah.
And then the one across from it, right over here, I'm gonna hit with the fire.
Can it reach that far?
Oh wait, what's the range on Green Flame Blade?
5 feet.
Oh fucking hell! Why did I do that? Okay, well, whoops. Never mind.
However, you could direct it to the one that hasn't come out of the wall yet.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will.
All right. I'll just move it on to the
3 points of fire damage.
yeah.
Oh,
All right, sorry.
Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh no.
I just want to remind
Uh-oh.
everybody that this is all because of scritches.
It seems to not take as much of any of the damage as you would expect.
Oh.
Jesus.
I might take back that wisdom save roll. I'm just gonna fucking run.
All right.
I don't suppose I can try and back up now that I've attacked it.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Has it
It
noticed me?
probably knows you're though, considering you stabbed it.
Well, I'm stuck here now. Yeah, it's my turn. That was my bonus action and my action.
All right, with that, this shadow finishes pulling itself out of the wall. This shadow, however, the one you just stabbed, is going to turn towards you. And what's your current AC?
16.
It is going to make an attack against you. It misses.
Fucking
All right.
roll.
This
Bob
one's
and
turn.
weave.
This is going to move over and make an attack against you, Areta.
Sorry, for some
Hits,
reason
unfortunately.
I got all my health back for some reason. 1 second. All right, there we go. I think that fixed it.
You're only showing 16 for me.
No,
Oh
for some
my
reason it
God.
showed 32.
What are my d6 rolls today? Sorry, you take 11 points of necrotic damage,
Cool,
Oh.
cool.
and your strength is reduced by 2.
Cool, cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Scritches.
All right.
Well, the scritches.
Worth it, Brian. Worth it.
All right, with that, this one right here to make back against Cuvier.
Okay.
What's your current AC?
Hold on. I'm going to use a reaction.
Oh.
Rebuke the violent. So,
Okay.
immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, you force it to make a wisdom saving throw, and then on a failed save it takes radiant damage equal to the damage that it just dealt.
What if it passes?
Half as much damage.
All right. It passed.
Okay.
But
So it still
how
takes
much
half the
damage? How much radiant damage does it take?
So
So it did 11.
however much.
So
So it would do 5. 5 radiant
5?
damage. Yes.
all right. This thing it rears back in pain as it seems to be horribly hurt by this radiant damage.
Good to know.
In fact, seems to be barely holding it together at that.
Okay.
Now, this one's turn. What's your AC again?
11.
It hits. You take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Have to 4.
All right. And your strength is reduced by 2 points.
Oops. Not that. Hold on. How do I...
I think you got the actual character editor portion. All right. With that, it is this boy's turn. Seeing you with the orb, it is going to lash out towards you. Clippius, what do you see? Well, doesn't matter because
I'm
it
casting
hits.
shield, but
Okay. What's it bring your AC to?
17.
Still hits. I rolled a natural 19. You take 9 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 3.
Question for you.
There we go.
Yes.
It technically burns through my arcane ward, so only one of those hit points actually reach me. Does that affect anything?
No.
Okay.
If your arcane ward had eaten all of it, it wouldn't have done the strength damage, though.
So how many for strength?
3.
Okay. Ah,
All right, Cuvier, it is your turn.
Pretty sure you could
Enjoy.
like one shot one of these things.
If you have any slots left. Because you guys were like, nah, who needs to rest?
If
Who
I
needs
had
to
any
rest?
spell slots left, that would be great.
I'm not the one that did this to you guys.
I mean, you
kind
are.
of.
You
but-
are.
No,
You're the one who
no,
makes
you did this
Scritches
to
evil.
yourself.
All right,
This was
Scritches
already
are
here.
always good, Gary. Fuck, do I really want to burn this? Yeah. He's gonna grab his amulet and just like focus a little bit, and sort of like a blazing sun symbol appears on his forehead, and 2 wings that almost look like they're made of fire appear behind him. Because I'm gonna do Radiant Soul, which is great.
Oh, very nice.
So
I hope you start to use it.
so do I, because that took an entire action to use. So
Oh,
Anything for your bonus action?
not that I can see.
It's back to doing the weird thing.
I've looked into it, and it's saying that there's a setting that I can change that doesn't exist for me. So
Ooh, weird. All right, anything else, or is that your turn?
Nope, that is my turn.
Maurice, it is your turn. Yes.
I tag in Maurice. I tap Maurice's. I like slap Maurice's hand.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna be beside you here.
Okay.
Oh, you're standing on top of one of them. I didn't know that.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll move myself here for your turn, just for now, for
Okay.
convenience.
Yeah. I'm gonna emerge from the corner like surprise and sink a pickaxe into this shadowy figure.
All right. Make an attack
That's-
roll.
This is what you get. Get fucking rolled. That's a 25.
That hits.
And
Roll
it gets
damage.
booming bladed.
Ooh, nice. So it takes, and it doesn't seem able to resist this damage. It is, in fact, barely alive.
Resist this.
Bitch.
And then I take a step back into the corner.
All right.
Don't worry, I can tank it.
It is this. Seeing you with the orb, he's going to move down towards you, Clippius.
field is still up, so AC is still 17.
All right. He's going to make an attack against you. He misses. Clippius, you're up.
Let's see.
On deck is going to be Areta.
I am also going to activate my Radiant Soul and light up myself with Radiant Light and shoot out 2 golden wings behind me.
Oh,
And
fancy.
how tall is this room?
This room is like maybe 8 feet tall,
Okay.
maybe 10 total.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk some opportunity attacks, I think.
Okay.
Trying to fly like over people's heads here.
It would be kind of difficult for you to fully get their range because they have 5-foot range. So even if you were up at the ceiling,
No, I mean like I'm
would
fine taking hits from people I fly over. I'm just saying I'm trying to fly in
Oh,
the
okay.
space of an enemy. Just like
oh,
over the
okay,
top
I
of them.
understand.
Yeah.
Trying to figure. Okay, yeah, sure.
So
Where
I'm
are you
trying
going?
to go here to here to here to here. So I think that's 3 opportunity attacks.
Okie dokie.
Holy
yeah.
shit, man!
I have to get out,
Alright.
man. I got nothing.
All right. So that is 1 hit. Do you shield?
Yes.
All right. Unfortunately, it still hits. Second miss. Third miss. You take 9 points of necrotic damage
Okay.
and lose 1 point of strength.
Gotcha.
You're over there and you encounter a door.
I am just sitting there for the moment. That is all I can do.
Dokie. All right. One of the other shadows finishes peeling itself off of the wall.
Oh yay!
All right. And Areta, it is your turn.
All right, Thorn Whip is probably my best bet.
All right. What kind of damage does that deal?
That does piercing,
Magical
I think.
piercing, right? Is it
Yeah.
magical? Yeah, it's magical.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
cool.
magical.
Which one are you attacking?
The guy right in front of me.
All right. Is it a melee spell attack or a ranged spell attack?
Melee spell attack.
Cool. All right, so yeah, that
So-
hits.
All right, it's still alive?
Yes.
All
Barely.
right, Cuvier, I'm gonna be an asshole to you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
One more hit like that and I'm dead. All right. Aretta's going to bend down and basically push with all of her strength into this shadow. It needs to make a DC 12 strength check.
It fails.
All right, it is pushed back. Would be 10 feet, but it's pushed back 5 feet.
Cuvier, the shadow hits you.
yeah.
It's like you can almost feel it trying to suck your strength away, even just touching you. All right,
Mistakes were made.
Mac, it's your turn.
All right. Okay, so Tarmac is going to stare at the situation in front of him. Turn to his left, looking like he's about to disengage and run away. See Maurice standing there. Reconsider that decision.
Who am I more afraid of?
I am going to bonus action disengage,
Okay.
run through the shadows to here,
Okay.
make an attack against this guy.
This one here?
This one here. I'm being very hopeful here, because
Okay, you would.
I'm gonna.
Okay, go on.
I would get my sneak attack, right? Because Cuvier's there.
Yes, you would. Even though Cuvier
would-
is really surrounded at the moment.
I can't exactly help. Wait. I could maybe go for something like flashy here, but it might be. Okay, give me a second. Cuvier, what's your dex like?
Average.
Average.
Slightly above.
And next up in the so Fairy Fire would be a bad idea probably. I would hit literally all of them, but Cuvier would die instantly because they'd all have advantage against her.
Fair point.
I mean,
No,
they
it's
basically
based on your
already
guys'
have
vote.
advantage against me.
You guys use flanking, so they already have advantage on Cuvier.
So honestly, that would just help me out in hitting the other
Fucking
one if I did like an attack roll.
okay, so Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube. I'm gonna use
You
my
could fill
disengage
this entire room.
to run all the way over here. I'm gonna hit fucking the whole goddamn room with Fairy Fire. And also, I'm
Okay.
hoping maybe the shadows
5,
will
10,
react
15.
negatively to being covered in magical light.
So there's only to do for a 20-foot cube, you would have to miss a singular shadow, if that's okay.
100% fine.
All right. So time to make a bunch of dex saves. What's your DC?
13 only for
Pass.
wait. Actually, wait.
Pass.
My intelligence is
Pass.
8 plus. No, it should be actually. It's wrong. Oh, wait, what? 8 plus 2 plus
Pass.
3. No, yeah, it's 13. Do they literally all fucking pass?
This one fails.
Which one?
Great.
Honestly, they don't even have that high of a dex bonus. I just rolled insanely. I had
Yeah.
one roll below a 10. Or like below like a 12.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic idea.
All right, rest in peace, Cuvier. And now I've trapped myself in here to go for that move.
That was a great idea, and I'm really sorry the dice said no.
Look, if I survive, I might do
If
okay.
any of us survive. Cuvier, you're
Alright.
dead. It's more of a question of
Yeah,
whether the rest
yeah.
of us live.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure I'm going to live.
Yeah.
Make an attack against you, Cuvier. Advantage.
11 AC.
That hits. You take 7 necrotic damage.
Have 2, 3.
All right. And your strength is reduced by 2. All right. This one is going to make an attack against you, Maurice. What's your AC?
Alright.
It
12.
hits. You take 9 points of necrotic damage, and
It takes 10 cold
Stay-
damage.
it is haste and frost and shatter.
Ooh.
It is encased in this, like, it's almost the same black ice that coated your armor, and it pops.
And I took 9.
Yes.
Okay. It didn't get through my temp HP, so I don't take any strength right now, I think.
Correct.
Correct.
Ah. Hey.
All right. I believe that is the first one you guys have successfully killed. Yes. Okay. All right. That one is dead. All right. It is this one's turn. This one is also going to make attack against you, Cuvier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, since you're right there and all.
Yep. Can I use
Your
an
AC is 12, you
inspiration
said?
against something? AC's 11. Can I use
11.
inspiration on someone else's roll? Like,
That's
on
more
an
of
enemy's
the-
like saving throw?
Not on an enemy's saving throw.
Okay.
I would consider allowing one to potentially be used to make someone reroll an attack roll against you, but that's about it.
Okay.
Okay, so your AC's 11? Yeah, that connects. That's a 7 damage and 2 more health 2 more strength on.
Oh no, I'm down to being as weak as Maurice.
Maurice is
Up
not.
next, it is this shadow. It's also going to make an attack against you. It it crits.
Inspiration.
To reroll it? Okay. I'll let you do it.
No, I'll take it.
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't have known it was a crit.
Yeah,
So
no,
if
I'll
you're gonna
take
do
it.
that, I'll remember in the future. I won't say crits. All right, so you take 19 points of necrotic damage,
What's that
and
halved?
I rolled max
What's that halved?
10, 9,
9.
9.
9, and you take 2 points of strength damage.
Now I'm as weak as Glypius.
All right, with that last shadow.
Oof.
Already your health remaxed itself.
Yeah, it's every time I open D&D Beyond, it maxes out my health.
Oh, probably because it's sinking your health.
Yeah.
it's thinking to D&D Beyond.
That's
All
why
right.
all of my stuff I deal with in D&D Beyond specifically.
There we go.
All right, so this one is going to make an attack against Loretta. It hits. Take 9 necrotic damage,
I'm down.
and you take 2 points of strength damage. All right. Cuvier, you're up.
Every single shadow within 5 feet of me has to make a Constitution save of 13.
Okie dokie. Roll damage on that for me. Fail. Takes 4 points of radiant damage.
And then is there one that looks like weaker or not?
This one looks super weak. Here, let me roll its... Yeah, this one down here is barely alive. The others are all full health.
That does an extra 3 radiant damage to that one.
To the first one? Oh, to the bottom one?
Yeah, to the weak one.
All right, that one fails. You kill it.
Yes.
This one fails. This one
Okay.
passes. Sorry.
Cuvier had way more health than I thought she did. So I guess
Well, it's also because I'm
Cougar's having every damage.
yeah, I'm having
Yeah.
all of the damage because it's all
Yeah.
necrotic.
that might
forgot
be
I had to
literally
do
the
that,
only
so.
reason and we survive right now, Cuvier. Because I'm pretty sure if that was not the case, they could have killed
All
killed
right.
you and then probably me
Oh, yeah.
this turn, this round.
All right, this one
if I
also
hadn't,
fails.
If I hadn't done the have the necrotic, I would have been down. Not during the last one,
Long
but the one
ago.
before. Yeah.
All right, Maurice, your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take out. Hold up. Gonna move like over here. What's this
Okay.
green
Thank you.
circle?
That means it's been
Fairy
fairy
fire.
fired.
So you have advantage to hit him.
I'm gonna hit that.
Gonna hit
With
that.
booming
hit that?
pickaxe.
God damn
That
it.
dang.
I'm gonna.
Beat you to it, Colin.
Will it roll advantage?
Just roll twice. We'll take the damage
Double.
from the first one.
Okay, it was a 26.
That hits.
Okay.
Damage.
Boomer blade. That is 11.
So out of touch.
Unresistable.
It is barely alive. It's the second one you guys have gotten down to 1 health.
Now I look at it. I know I'm
I blow on it.
irresistible,
Go away.
but don't go anywhere.
All right. Well,
And
with that,
yeah.
it's this one's turn, and seeing as you just hit it, it is going to make an attack against you. It misses. Abius, your turn.
Kind of stuck in the corner here. I can only see one. So
You only see one,
let's,
and you have the door next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get another sacred flame off on this guy.
All right. It fails.
Okay. So that's radiant damage.
Yes, it is.
Ugh, of course. I can
It-
add. I add 3 to that though because of
Okay.
the radiant soul effect.
It appears to be about halfway to going down
Okay.
with that hit.
Yeah, I'm good for right now. That's
All
all I
right.
can do.
This one here is going to make an attack against Cuvier.
Okay.
It misses.
Hey, hey.
Thank you very much, Areta. With that, it's your turn, Tarmac.
Okay. All right, gotta go big here. I am going to pull out. I've got a light crossbow in one hand, dagger in the other.
Okay.
I'm gonna make light crossbow attack against this guy.
Okay.
I gotta go for big here. Can't waste damage. Oh wait, that was I rolled damage accidentally.
That hits,
Okay. All right, that's still not that much damage. All right, and
It
then I'm
seems
gonna
to resist
step up
most of it.
and bonus action dagger attack on the fairy fired one.
Your attack roll.
Whew.
It isn't coming through, but it's a 22 to hit.
That hits. You kill it.
I was going to run away if it weren't for the fact that we were this close to killing one. But I think I still might. Because it's
What you
about to
gonna
be
do?
all of their turns. I'm literally going to back up here.
To the horror statue.
Yeah, I think I'm less scared of the statue than I am the shadows right now.
I mean, it's
Okay.
just a statue. What's so creepy about it?
So one here. Oh, you know what? Okay. I totally forgot about the flanking. Cuvier, you are the luckiest son of a bitch ever. I wasn't rolling at advantage. I'm not gonna re-roll them, but I wasn't rolling at advantage.
Darn.
All right. So this shadow is going to. Oh, sorry. I was like, why can't I select this? It's going to move through. Now it's actually gonna. It's gonna make an attack against you, Maurice. It misses.
Sad.
This one is going to slide through your space, Cuvier.
Ooh.
Great.
Like. And it's gonna make an attack against you.
Oh, okay. Whew, I was worried he was coming for me.
It hits. You take 8 points of necrotic damage.
4.
And you lose 3 points of strength.
Ooh.
It's your strength that.
Hold on.
Not good, I'm guessing.
One bad roll, you could
Strength
be
buddies
dead.
right now.
I have a 4 strength right now. Because my natural is a 14.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, and then it is this shadow's turn. It is going to move up to Cuvier.
Rest in peace.
No,
Oof.
just... Does it hit me?
Yes.
No, it has to re-roll. Just re-roll.
Oh, I did, but unfortunately it had advantage.
Fuck you.
Um,
Give it disadvantage, because I give it inspiration.
oh, you're gonna... Okay. What's your AC?
11.
Unfortunately, it still
Fuck.
hits.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah. All right.
All up to the d6. That depends on if Cuvier's dead.
So you take 10 points of necrotic damage
Fucking...
and lose 3 points of health, of strength.
Holy shit, you're
Rocking
still
that
alive.
one. Hell
I
yeah.
have a negative 3.
I think now you have a -4 to strength.
Yeah.
Hold on. Negative 13.
You're not at
It's
negative.
a miracle that you're even
Negative.
alive.
13.
Shouldn't you be at -4?
Hits.
Why can I not?
Like, literally, if I had been hit by any of these guys once, I'd be down, and you've gotten hit like 10 times.
You know what? Just override the score to 1. There we go. I have a negative
Oh,
5
alright.
to strength right
just-
now.
Yeah, just so that everybody can know how to do this in the future. If you're using the Roll20 character sheet, there's the gear icon in the upper right. I've been changing the attribute to give myself a plus/minus number for my strength score change.
Yeah. What I've been doing is just going into D&D Beyond, and they have like an other modifier and an override score.
Okay.
You can't
Gotcha.
other modifier less than -10. So I just had to override the score, so I have a 1.
Yeah, you can a massive amount of strength drain.
Oh, this was a mistake.
Speaking, it is your turn, Cuvier.
Melissa, I just want to point out, if you get one more point of strength drain, you're down.
If I get hit one more time, I'm dead.
Down. Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight up
Not
dead.
Dead,
down,
okay.
dead.
Just
Yeah.
full dead.
There's no
Yeah,
there's no
like-
heal in that.
And we don't have any resurrection
Nope.
of any kind.
Nope.
Word of Radiance. Constitution saves
All
all of
right.
them.
What's the DC again?
13.
Pass. Fail.
Wait, does that hit more?
No, it only hit.
No,
It's
she
of
gets
my
to
choice.
pick.
Yeah.
Again, only 2 damage. Really unlucky.
It's a D6, so it's not the worst it could do, but still, it's not great.
You still have your
Pass.
radiant
Oh,
form up though. That's another extra.
Yeah.
3.
Extra 3 to. Does any look worse than
Fail.
another?
They're at the same health.
Then I'll fucking do this, dude.
Actually, this one failed, and this one failed.
Okay, then this one gets an extra 3 radiant.
All right. All right, that one is barely up. With that, it is your turn, Maurice.
Would it be possible for me just to like yell at them? Piss off.
Yeah, you can certainly yell that at them. You have told the shadows to piss off. They seem... No.
Oh. my super strong just piss off.
It's just like, you're there, struggling to hold up your sword.
Yeah.
All right, so Maurice, you're up.
I'm gonna pin this guy into a wall
Okie dokie. Kinky.
with a pick.
Nope. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh,
Make your attack roll.
I'm a dumbass.
Let's see how we did.
That hits. Roll some damage.
You're gonna get boomered.
You just barely kill it. Thank you, Areta.
And then, am I able to move?
Wait,
Yes,
Aretta's
you are.
still down?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. We
Oh.
don't. I mean, none of us have been able to do anything about it.
I thought Clippius was right there.
I don't have spells left. I told you guys that before we came down.
Yeah.
The very least you could do though is take hits for a Cuvier. Get hit.
Oh shit, get hit. Right,
I mean,
Kuvi.
none of
I
us are gonna
squished a
voluntarily die
doggo!
for Cuvier
I
here.
also have 2 strength, so 1 hit is gonna kill me right now.
No.
Yeah.
One hit might kill you.
Might not.
Yeah.
It has
I
a it has a 75% chance to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay.
I
Once
walk
again,
through
though,
like this,
Okay, you're there now.
and I stand there. I look around. Well, come on. Don't be shy.
Do you still have your
Alright.
armor of Agathis?
Yeah, because they keep missing.
Oh.
Clippius, your turn.
We're gonna go with Spare the Dying on Aretta.
There you go. Okay.
Alright, so I'm now stable. Right?
Yep. No healing or anything, just stabilized.
Yep, just stable.
And
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Or you
Yeah.
got a bonus action.
Yeah, I got nothing.
This one, however, sensing Cuvier's desperation and seeing you close to death, is going to make another attack against you. It connects.
Oh no.
Cuvier, unfortunately, you are dead
I am.
as you
Yeah.
take 1 point of strength damage.
Holy shit.
All right. That is that shadow's turn. Up next, Aretta, you are stable. Tarmac, you see Cuvier fall to the floor unmoving, as it seems all of the strength has been out of him.
I'm gonna make one attack against this shadow here because I'm flanking it. It's
All
gonna
right,
be
make your
Boom and
attack
Blade.
roll. You have advantage.
Yep.
Fuck you,
I'm
Brian.
doing a second one. It's being really slow for some reason.
You crit.
Oh shit! And that's with sneak attack.
Yup. Would it make you feel better if I told you it only had 2 health left?
Well, you know.
It wouldn't make me feel better.
Well, you're dead, so nobody cares.
It dies. So, and then I'm going to Green Flame Blade to this one.
All right.
Bring in
So
Coco
this
Gary.
one. Hold up on that for a minute. Um.
All right. And then I'm gonna be like, well, I tried, and I'm gonna leave. 30
Okay,
feet.
that's fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
no, fuck this. Tarmac did not sign up for this.
Yep. All right.
I mean, to be
With
fair,
that-
none of us signed up for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think anybody signed up for this. Yes, Melissa, I'm sure it is. All right. This shadow is going to, seemingly appeased, fade back into the wall.
Can I hit it?
Yeah, you can go for it.
You're not leaving unharmed.
That hits. Roll damage.
I'm booming blading. I don't think I can actually. Opportunity.
Not
attack?
as a no, not an opportunity attack unless you have Warcaster. All right, you kill it.
Okay. Nobody leaves, Maurice. Nobody.
Cuvier, as the weakness overtakes your body and you lose consciousness and you fall to the ground. What are your final thoughts?
Probably of Zalakis, and just like
Okay.
how the connection was severed once, and how he like worked so hard to like reforge that connection, and how he feels like he still hasn't like paid her back, basically. So.
All right. As your consciousness fades to black, you feel something like your back and against your cheek, something like wet, like it feels like something sloshing against your face.
I try to wipe it off.
Wake up, it feels like you're in a puddle. So you open your eyes and you look around, you find yourself in a dilapidated cathedral. There appear to have been wall hangings that perhaps once contained holy symbols, now rotted and destroyed. looking around out of the corner of your eye, you swear you keep catching movement, but you can't spot what it is. Up ahead of you is stairs, and you start hearing some noises coming from the closed door behind you. You have a minute. You have about a moment to do something. What would you like to do?
What kind of noises coming from, like, scary
All right, make a
noises or
perception check
just like
for me.
Perception.
6. It's hard to tell. It just feels like some sort of scratching, maybe?
I'll slowly start backing up towards the stairs. Do I have, like, anything on me, or?
No, but you are wearing your you look down. You're wearing like your uniform. But you have no weapons. You reach up to your neck. You have your holy symbol, but it's holy symbol. There's no moss.
Shit.
As you back up, the door bursts open, and you see a horde of undead monstrosities. As there's a vampire spawn and ghouls. One of them looks to you, and it's like with fresh blood dripping down its face. And as its eyes focus, you see it tense, and they all start to race towards you.
Sprinting up the stairs.
Sprinting up the stairs, you come across another door, which you fling open. And with that, next turn. All right. Get back to you in a moment. Maurice. Cuvier is unmoving on the ground. There is a shadow in front of you. You have just killed one that tried to escape.
Muted.
Muted in Discord. Okay.
How long has that been the case?
Oh, we've been
For
in
a little
combat.
bit. I muted when Cuvier went down. Because I was like, shit.
Moment of silence.
Oh wait, here I forgot. There we go.
F, thank you.
F's in the chat.
Gotta pay
Thanks,
respect.
everybody. All right, Maurice, what you doing?
It's like,
Let me just enjoy this wine. Much better after having killed a player.
hello, darkness, my old friend. It's just me and you. But you are not around for much longer, buddy. Get fucking booming bladed.
It hits. Roll damage. All right. Wow, this is number 3 today. You have gotten to 1 health.
Yeah. And I look at it with the eyes of a tempter. Aren't you gonna hit back? You're so strong.
I'm
All right.
uncomfortable.
This is
just
a
want
new
to
side
point
to
out.
Maurice.
Everyone at once.
Or are you
I
so
just
weak?
want to.
And then I go, or are you so weak that you need to take strength from others?
Oh. All right. With that, yes, you're.
I prefer to imagine that not as the current form Maurice is in, but as the lizard that Maurice is in.
Maurice.
It just starts coming through.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of peek my head around the corner and be like, "Oh, that's not good," and attempt to just cast a firebolt at this boy.
All right, make your attack roll. That hits. Who had?
I kind of pull up my wand and spin it in a bit of a circle as the bolt of fire flies out of it, but with the radiant energy currently coursing through me, the fire slowly starts to turn gold as it travels, and just as it hits the specter, it kind of just like dissipates into like a cloud of like little sparkles for a second before just completely disappearing.
Perfect. All right. With that, you are out of initiative, and let me go back to Cuvier for a moment.
Stop it! No! Stop it! Not allowed.
Well, don't die. Easy.
Cuvier's dead.
Yeah, I know about
Just
that.
don't add in a joke line about scratching a wolf statue and you won't die. That easy.
Hi guys.
What
For
can I
those of you who don't know me, my name is Melissa. I poke the button.
Yeah. All right. As you fling the doors open and quickly slam them behind them, they as you start to slam them, they close almost as if on their own, and you look slumped against the altar in front of you, a softly shuddering form, large but broken and tattered, black feathered wings tipped with talons splayed out behind it.
We
All
fucking...
the holy.
Oh, sorry.
What? Go
sorry.
on.
We fucking all drank wet water from the most intimidating well ever. And fucking Cuvier casually scratches a wolf statue and we all die.
What the fuck, Harry? What the hell?
I'd like to point out that
Listen.
everyone that drank water from that well lived.
Yeah.
I just want to point out. I just want to point out
Don't
that
fight
hydration
dehydrated,
bang is
Kabir.
the way to go.
Stay
I mean,
hydrated. This is a threat.
hydrate. This is a threat. This is what happens if you don't hydrate.
I drink plenty of
Hydrated.
Pepsi. What are you talking about? God, no, I hate
And
water.
As
Water
it looks up
sucks.
to you, you see its eyes. You feel the presence similar to the one that you felt with when you when you prayed for guidance on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks up to you. Its eyes bandaged as blood leaking from beneath the bandages. And this is a male form. So, defeated the same as the others. I thought you would be strong, be able to claim what he has stolen. Just
Who are you?
someone who once had power here, is trying to raise others up. Look around, and he gestures to the people surrounding him. They're all full of dead, desiccated, like they seem to be like worshippers, but they're all dead.
Who did this? Who are you trying to stop?
Lord of this land, Strahd. Someone needs to take his place. This land must have a leader. We need a better one. I thought you might be a good choice, but you don't seem to be any stronger than any of the others.
I gave my life trying to defend my friends. What'd you
Oh.
give your life for?
I haven't given it yet, but
I'm
I
working
do
on it.
perhaps have some power, should you wish to extract vengeance on those that wronged. It costs weekly.
I wish to protect my friends, my allies.
It holds out its hand. So,
I fight
would
for
you
my
accept my power?
Can I like insight
Bring
check or
I
something?
can do
Like,
this but once.
I really want to, but like, can I like insight check? Like, this seems like.
What would I gather from that check?
Cause like he said, vengeance. Like I don't want to be like corrupted, I guess.
I ain't got anything personal against these ghosts.
Exactly. Like
It was Strahd that did this. This land, the place you died wouldn't have existed if not for him and his ilk. Surely you could destroy them, as you have the other undead.
I can do my damnedest to bring peace to this land if it's really as tormented as you make it out to be. If this land is as affected as the house that claimed my life, yeah, I would like to clear it of all the undead abominations.
And you would be a better ruler for it than he. His hand is still held out to you.
He's staring at the hand just like, I'm not a ruler, but I can take
And
him down.
More of a meter stick.
but would you protect the people here? They need someone powerful to guide them.
With all my heart, I would protect as many people as needing protection.
So do you take his hand?
Yeah. Oh, this
Alright.
is such a mistake!
All right.
Why are you? Why is
you-
it me who's being tempted with all the spooky, oogly stuff? Like,
Because you died.
screw you. Yes, I
You
take his
were
hand.
also the one directly in the middle of all of the shadows.
Fuck. Yes, I take his
Um,
hand.
All right, you take his hand, and with that, you feel a sharp pain behind your eyes, and your vision begins to change as the color bleaches out of the world, and you feel something running down your cheeks. Suddenly, you realize you can't see what's happening, but you can hear it. You can place things by sound. As you awaken back on the floor, feeling renewed, and you received all the benefits of a long rest. Your strength has returned to normal. You have all your slots back. However, your eyes have dissolved pockets. You now have blind sight out to 60 feet.
Wait. I have. What?
You have blind sight out to 60 feet,
Okay.
and
And
your
no
ears
eyes.
have grown and become more bat-like.
Congratulations on your warlock multi-class.
Are you back to reality?
Yeah,
To reality?
you guys look down. You see something's happened. Like Cuvier's form begins to twitch and contort, and you see his eyes start to devolve and his ears change. And
Wand
suddenly,
ready
with
to open fire on that.
with like a gasp,
Yeah.
Cuvier, you have breath within your lungs again.
But you cannot move because I'm literally like this close to your body. I don't know how you sense
Are we out
it.
of initiative?
You are out of initiative.
Yeah.
Do I smell
I'm
the
still
stew
running away.
that Maurice was eating the night before?
I am running to the front door of the house at this moment,
Yeah.
unless someone
Oh,
stops
okay.
me.
I didn't see a run, so
Yeah.
You can make it up to the front door. You guys hear the pounding of footsteps as it seems Tarmac has booked it.
Yeah.
If I pass the children, I just wave at them casually and don't say a word.
Is everything all right? Oh, he's gone.
Am I
I feel
conscious?
so bad.
Or am I
Yeah.
conscious now, or am I still unconscious?
I would like to point. Actually, make a Constitution saving throw for me because you just had to run up 5 flights of stairs into the attic.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it feels like with blind sight to have someone directly in your face.
I was gonna
It's
say,
more of you hear the breathing.
well,
and
well,
it-
also like, do I smell like the stew
I-
on Maurice's
You
breath
smell
from
it.
last
It's
night?
your,
Just like,
all of your other senses feel heightened.
ah! And,
Tarmac
like,
is
I
having a
take
hell of
swipe,
one.
just-
I'm sorry.
What? Hello?
Hello? Welcome back. Now you know what it's like to die and return. We have something in common finally. You're lucky you get to keep the same body.
Uh,
Can I help you up?
I should
And I look
mention-
at, I look
how-
at your
how do you-
eyes and
how do you
ears.
help- First of all, how do you
Mostly
help
the
me
same
up?
body.
How do you help me up? Because if you hold out your hand, I'm just like, I'm blind. I can't see you hold out your hand.
And
Just like,
and then I notice you're blind, and I'm like, mostly the same body.
what do you mean?
Your eyes.
Kivier, I don't want to alarm you, but you no longer have eyes.
Well, I can
What?
see that.
Well, you
Well,
can.
you literally
As
can.
Well, then
reach up
find
to
me and I
touch
can
the
give you
socket.
this dope eye patch I found.
As you reach up to
just
touch
need
the
two of them.
sockets, your hands come away still feeling damp. It seems the sockets are just there's just a constant oozing from them.
What's
Oh,
what's
that
in my
looks
eyes? Like
infected.
what's coming from my eyes, guys? And I'm just like,
There's like goo. It doesn't.
as you
look
as
good.
you smell, it smells slightly coppery and metallic. It Cuvier like it. These are 2 open wounds.
is Loretto okay?
unconscious, but she'll be fine.
Where
You
is
didn't
she?
say who?
bring me to her. And,
You actually can. You find her easily. You can hear the soft breathing, and you're instantly able to pick out where she is.
I'll kind of like lean
It's
down. and just,
disorienting, but you're able to just as effectively navigate around as you were before.
Yeah, can I
Oh,
help you
this
up?
is trippy. Yeah, I get up.
Middle
and,
of all this.
um,
Tarmac is upstairs, convinced that everyone is dead.
Yo, Colin, check out that link I sent you.
Oh, okay.
I'm
What?
gonna-
Oh,
I'll
I'm gonna
make
walk
my
you
way
around
over
until
towards
you get used
Aretta.
to this.
Yeah.
I-
I'll make my
I
way
remember
over
my
towards
first day.
her
Yeah.
and just like,
Yeah.
okay, she's still alive. I hope this works, and I'll do the healing hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
your healing hands still function.
Okay, so Aretta gets 3 hit points back.
Arete, you wake up to the immense pain that you have come to associate with healing, as your body contorts under the strain.
Did there seem to be any effect of that from Spare the Dying as well, or no?
Yes, sorry, I was just in the middle of combat and forgot to
No,
mention
I
it.
just
It-
wanted to make sure.
I don't think I would have felt anything, to be honest, because
you-
considering
she-
I'm unconscious.
I imagine
she
it was
wouldn't
like
have felt it.
muscle contortions. Just
Yeah, like she like spasmed when you did
Yeah.
that.
It's the first thing I see when waking up. Just Cuvier's like
Cuvier with
eyelid
no
sockets.
eyes, just like
I'm not like
some
right
blood
over
oozing
you.
down her-
I'm like
his
over to
cheeks.
the side, and I just like I just like put my hand over to the side, and just so like when you sit up, you might not notice right away, and I'm just like, okay,
Cuvier.
okay. Maurice, health.
First day, maybe week, is gonna be weird.
Yep.
'cause dying is a life-changing experience.
Yep.
But you will be okay.
This is
Are you
utterly
sure?
fascinating, but maybe we should get out of here, like now. Where the fuck is Tarmac, by the way?
He's
ran.
screaming, running outside by now. I think that's what he
what
is.
noises were.
Aretta, coming back, you notice something that you had not noticed before, and there seems to be a small bat that's been hanging in the seal. That's hanging in one of the corners. That seems to be watching all of this.
like a baseball bat.
Yep.
A baseball
bat. Fuck you, Colin.
I would do something about this, but unfortunately, Speak with Animals is unavailable at the moment.
Yep.
Sorry, spell machine broken.
Can I walk up? Am I tall enough to like be like this to it?
Yeah. It just no, you're not. No, you're not. It's like a
Okay.
8-10 foot roof, so
Huh.
it's just a small bat, like mouse
walk up.
sized.
I walk up to
Actually-
it like this. What would you like, small creature?
Wizard spell machine broke.
It just sort of it looks down at you, just sort of cocks its head slightly. But before that, let's go to Tarmac for a moment. So Tarmac, did you make your Constitution save for me for running up
15.
15? All right. So you get to the top. You're winded, but man, you are fueled by adrenaline. And
Yeah, I'm like, fuck this. I'm probably
Fuck
gonna
this.
die on my way out.
you sprint past you sprint past Rose and Thorn. You sprint downstairs. You make it toward you fling it open, and you look out, and there's just this thick wall of fog right past the end of the porch.
I'm just gonna hang out on the porch.
Okay.
Just sit
Looking
down there
at
and
make a perception check for
have my panic attack.
Cuvier. You did the first thing you noticed when you was a dog licking your cheek.
15.
15. You hear a deep, like rumbly growl from out in the fog as soon as you
All
go
right,
out.
I turn around and I start running the opposite direction.
Okay. As you go back in, like the other thing you noticed was hanging right on the edge of the port. Is a small bat. It doesn't react. It's just sort of. So you go back inside, and you are currently downstairs in the main area. Everything seems quiet. Yeah, basically.
I lay down on the floor, on my back, spread eagle, staring up at the ceiling, waiting for
Ready to go
death.
across the block. Okay, sorry. This is so just what's going on for Colin right now.
Yeah. he just closes his eyes and he's just like,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So yeah, that's where we'll leave you.
I'll take out my components for casting message, and I'll try to send a message to Tarmac and be like, Tarmac, it's Clippius. Are you okay?
Can you message me?
I believe it can. I think he
can
might
go
be
through
too far.
walls and stuff.
Oh, if it can go through walls.
It's 120 feet, and you just have to know like the direction. I believe, like you
I'm
have
just
to like
going
point
up.
towards them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll allow message to work for now. For this one ruling, I will allow it to work like this. I may change it later, or I may stick with it. But yeah. So yeah, you
Nah,
receive this message, Tarmac.
Nah, this is the house. This is another. You're a ghost now. You're fucking with me.
Cast it again. No. I mean, Cuvier lost his eyes, but we're okay.
What? What? No. What? Shit.
I mean, I didn't lose them. They're gone, but I didn't lose them.
I can't hear you,
You
Kuya.
can't hear, unfortunately.
I just sent him another message, and I'm like, yeah, it's rather odd. You want to take a look at it? I mean, I know you're experienced.
No. No, I'm not. I'm not experienced in any of this shit. But the outside is just as dangerous, so I guess I'll come down and face whatever ghost shit you have for me down there, and I'm gonna start running back downstairs.
I do just want to say, I would move to Scritch, Lancelot, but there is definitely quite the hesitation of what's gonna happen.
You're gonna
What's
have
gonna
flashbacks every time you pet
every
a dog
time,
for the rest
every
of your
time I
life.
pet Lancelot, I'm just gonna be like,
Lancelot licks your ankle.
okay, good boy.
Remember that time I
I'll
pet a dog and I
pet-
lost my eyes?
And I fucking
Yeah.
died, and then I came back to life, but I lost my eyes. But now I have really good hearing.
I start running back, basically, like, at this point, Tarmac is, like, running full speed, being like, I'm just gonna face it and die.
Okay.
So I've got a
You- you
question.
Yeah.
Can Cuvier ever hear anything ever again if Tarmac is going to be with the party, considering how fast his heart rate is going to be the entire campaign?
See, no, here's the thing. Nobody can ever disguise themselves as Tarmac and take his place, because I will know he's not having a
They're
constant
freaking
heart
the fuck
attack. That's not Tarmac.
Tarmac has lost about 30 years of his life in the last hour.
Yep.
I almost lost the remaining years.
All of it.
All right. So
But you don't want to make a deal and lose your eyes too.
You know, as great as that sounds, I'm gonna pass. on that
Upon
one.
returning to the room, you know, Tarmac's gonna
Hey,
stick in and be like,
careful.
stick his head around the corner. Cuvier?
What? And like, I'm not looking at you because I can just hear you just fine. What? I'm still just like,
You alright?
and I snap my head to you. Yeah,
Take
okay.
a pot shot with my crossbow.
I catch it. No.
Make an attack roll, I guess, at disadvantage.
Yeah.
As long as actually Cuvier, you accept being shot at.
I'm probably not expecting it, so like.
No, I just mean like the player. Are you okay with this?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Disadvantage.
Try
That's
to
a
do for
fucking
PvP
9 to
and
hit.
PvP. I just want to confirm it with players. Okay, 9 to hit. I think that misses.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fucking like
11.
I fumble with my crossbow and I
Yeah.
just drop it. I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
And I kind of
Okay.
like try to track where the arrow landed. Like,
Yeah.
is that just an arrow? Where did that come from?
I give him like a full swing face slap. You're gonna spook the bat. Don't do that.
And you notice it's a lot easier to see Cuvier whenever you talk and make noise. It clarifies things a little.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking make a wisdom save.
You're gonna spook the
Does
bat.
it help when I snap?
Yes,
Like,
it does.
Yeah.
Spook! I'm the one that's spooked here!
You're being
Also, don't
bad.
talk to me about the bat.
Sit in the corner. Right here.
Can we sit in a different room, please?
Okay. And can I like
Yeah.
reach up to
Let's
this
go sit
bat?
in the one with the bones, or the one where people
Can
got
I-
experimented on.
We didn't die in the room with the bones.
Actually,
we did.
a quick question.
There
Can
are
I roll
bones
an-
in this room. They're right over there. And I just make a general gesture. They're right over there. There's like
Wait,
4
one second.
skeletons.
What were you saying, Loretta?
Bones
can
are
I make
loud, I
an
know it.
animal handling check to see if the bat's acting strangely?
Sure. Make an animal handling check.
Yeah.
Or a survival check. I think survival animal handling, I'll allow it. It does seem to be watching all of you very intently.
Can I do one of
Which-
these like?
It seems a little odd. It
I wanna, like-
straight up ignores you, Maurice.
No, I wanna push it on my hand and like try to
Um,
lower it down. I don't want to grab it forcefully, but I want to gently take it off whatever it's hanging
what's
on.
your AC, Maurice?
It better not attack me. It's
It
12.
tries to bite you as soon as you. It's 12.
Yeah.
Am I
It,
Batman
it
now?
tries to bite you, but its fangs can't make it through your skin.
You are
But like
so
as it comes
lucky.
back, it doesn't deal any damage. But as it comes back, you notice there are 2 little pricks of blood.
Yeah.
But
you're
it
so
does try to
lucky.
bite you as soon as you try to touch it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're so lucky you didn't just get armor of Agathis.
I know. I was kind of hoping you would hit and just like instantly die.
I'm gonna go walk over and check on Tarmac.
Yeah.
Try and help him out a bit.
This bat is hostile. I'm going to leave it alone.
It's
And then
Make
I
it
point back at
probably
it.
a good
Be
idea.
like, I don't like you, bat.
Yeah, Reddy, you would notice it does seem more intently focused on just observing you guys than anything else for some reason.
All right. I'm going to try to subtly, not so subtly, with my new strength of 12, just kind of push people outside the room and back into the hallways we were in.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, just
So
move
over there.
yourselves.
Such a rank you speak of. I don't contain any of it.
Yeah.
Cuvier's fine. I don't know what you guys mean.
Yeah.
Shadows hardly did anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot just how lethal shadows were for you.
I'll walk by
Okay.
them. I'm like,
Garrett, you did not forget how lethal shadows are because they've been literally shadows are the most discussed lethal thing in the handbook. We all know this.
Yes. No, I meant for Tia particularly because she
Tia
has
specifically,
strength
yeah.
of like what 6.
Yeah. But it's like I love that we now have the 4th time. Right? Like shadows we have stacked another shadow meme on top of all the others.
Oh, yeah. Touch a dog, get attacked by shadows. Easy.
Is this the picnic table of conversations that we've
I'm
arrived
just
at?
sitting down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
You sit down, pick one of the bones that the more you look at, you're pretty sure those are human teeth marks on it.
I'm sure it's fine. I don't. It's better than the shadows.
Fuck shadows and fuck ghouls and fuck owlbears.
So
That's my
Sorry.
list.
one hell of a
Well-
sex drive.
Damn it.
Okay.
Damn.
I was kind of zoning out. I'm gonna need a lot of context right now.
Colin was like, fuck shadows, fuck ghouls, fuck owl bears.
Okay,
And Archer's
okay.
just like, wow, sex drive.
Gotcha.
But for
Okay.
me, those are the 3 like memes that kill like level 3 parties.
Listen, I didn't
No,
know you were Bard.
owlbears killed a level 1 party that I was a part of.
Owl bears are brutal.
Fucking 2 owlbears in a level 1 party.
Remember the
So
wyvern?
as you guys make your way in, you all hear us. You hear. Actually, let me.
And we don't talk about the wyvern.
The wyvern was great.
We
What do you mean?
talk about the
You guys hear
wyvern.
a slightly clumsy flapping of wings as a bat flies over to the corner.
At this point, it could be like Strahd himself, and Clippus does not give a fuck.
Is
All
there
right,
like
I would
a
like-
skull in
Not
this
on
room
table.
somewhere?
Yes.
So-
there are 2, in fact.
I'm going to grab one and just kind of like hold it like this.
It's
Like-
slightly moldy. As you pick it up, a centipede crawls out of it.
I throw it.
It shatters.
Fucking hate centipedes.
I love centipede. I accidentally stepped on a centipede once. I was so sad.
Good. Ugh.
Anyway.
Real.
No, it's millipedes that are the ones I hate. Centipedes are really fucking
Yeah.
cool,
They're all
though.
terrible.
Because
Too many legs.
No,
millipedes
stop.
are the one with
cool.
the
No, too many
centipedes
legs.
are dope. They get the little marching.
No.
They got the
Stop
little
it.
marching and they have the cool little domed backs. I love them. They're adorable.
Yeah, I love nanopedes.
So,
Fuck
quick
off.
question: if you cast a spell using ritual casting, does that does not take up a spell slot, right?
Correct.
Correct. Just takes 10
Alright.
minutes instead.
Yes.
All right, because
Plus, plus the spell casting.
I have speak with animals as a ritual.
Okay.
I can sit around and wait for 10 minutes.
You want to
we should
cast it?
talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Uh,
While we converse about the fact that Cuvier has no eyes now.
real quick, was I given that eye patch? 'Cause I remember somebody said something about giving me one of the eye patches that we found.
Oh, yeah. Well, Tarmac is still very frightened of you, and it's like, but he pulls out the eye patch and was like, "Hey, you want something to cover?" Oh,
Sorry. Yeah.
I do this, and I hold out the eye patch like this. I'm like, if you want,
What is that?
it might be made of human skin. I didn't check.
Nope. Somebody's
I'll look
gonna
at
need
it.
to
Is it
check
made
that
of
out.
human skin?
It appears to be made of black cloth with a gemstone sewn on, with a semi-precious gemstone sewn onto it.
Yeah.
It is not human skin. In fact, it's quite nice. It has a gem.
Okay, then I'll take
Yeah.
it. Thank
Can
you.
I be the mediator while both of them are like?
Well, that's the thing is I'm not looking, but I'm snapping like as I go. I'm just like, there.
Now I have two party members that Tarmac is afraid of.
I would like to put it over my right eye because the left eye has a cool scar over it.
What
Yeah.
did Tarmac think when two of the people on that fight suddenly just turned into angels for no reason?
Yeah. Oh, were my wings still up or did they
He
vanish?
weirdly he
They went
expected
down
that.
as soon as you went unconscious.
Okay. Died.
Yes. Oh yeah, you never even went unconscious.
Yeah,
You passed
yeah, I
unconscious
just-
and just went dead.
Dead. I'm shook.
So Cuvier,
Mm-hmm.
why are you alive?
Because he.
Excellent
question.
No one else asked it?
It's just a
You
cycle
were a bit
of
distracted.
life.
Don't look
Can
at
I
the
insight
mouth, I
check
guess.
that?
Insight check what? I'm
Maurice,
sorry.
no, that is not. It's not the cycle of life. It is an interesting question. I'm still trying to figure it out. Just making sure I didn't have a fever dream or something. Just.
What were you saying, Brian?
Sorry, Cuvier just said interesting question and skipped the answer to that.
I mean, do you even need to insight check that? Because Cuvier just didn't answer the question, so I'm not sure what an insight check would tell you.
Like she was implying that she didn't quite know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah.
is what it
go
sounded
for it.
like.
I leave the invitation of that entirely to Cuvier.
All
might
right,
be wrong in
I
my
got a
assessment
19.
there.
Something definitely happened that Cuvier is definitely nervous about. And it's definitely unsure. It's
I mean,
like,
I can't press
Yeah.
because I'm too busy chanting the ritual to speak with animals, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I am aware of this.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like the emotion. It would be like not regret, but just unsured. Like, what just happened? Did I just do something really dumb? Like,
Yeah, Oretta will like cock an eyebrow or something and realize you can't see anything and continue casting the spell.
Snaps, sees cocked eyebrow. Aha.
now your
Can I
eyebrow is
sit down next
cocked.
to you?
Now it's not.
What was the question, Maurice? I'm sorry.
I want to sit down next to Cuvier and be like,
Yeah, be my
"What
guest.
was it like to die?" Have you found that you have a purpose beyond death that prevents you from leaving this world?
That's a hard one. In the pre-dying, yes. After dying, I found a new one.
In the pre-dying.
Mm-hmm.
Being.
Regret on not being able to do some stuff that I've wanted to do. I guess. I had someone who's very important to me kind of helped me out, and I've been trying to pay her back ever since, and I feel like I haven't done that yet. So I definitely want to do that. So
I'm learning we have a lot in common with ghosts. Something is preventing us from moving on.
also, I just fucking made a deal with someone, something, some. Maybe a good guy. Might be a good guy. Oh.
So did I.
Not sure if it was a fever dream or if it was just like your brain, like when you're dead, things happen.
They took your eyes.
True.
And you think as you're doing that, you run your like through your hair and you brush against your ears, and you're like, ah, yes, the ears.
That's weird. I didn't think I had big ears. That's new. Yeah, no. The closest thing that I got to was like when I was dead. That feels weird as hell to say. I saw a figure. I didn't recognize him. But he was like familiar. Like it was that kind of thing. Like it's like you should know someone, but you can't remember where from. He said that he brought me here to help the people here, and he was disappointed that I'm just like the rest. And I did a not really dumb thing, but kind of a dumb thing. I said I wasn't like the rest and that I gave my life trying to defend you guys, basically. And
Thanks for that, by the way.
Hey, no problem. And
You're a real trooper.
And this time, like, I won't look at you. I'll make it so, like, the eye patch is facing you so I don't, like, freak you out. Yeah, but,
Maybe we can get you, like, a mask later or something.
yeah. Yeah, but, he said that he had the ability once to bring me back if I promised that I would help the people of this land. And he said that he needed somebody to take... He said that this Strahd guy, the guy that we read the letters about, is a plague on this land. And that he needed somebody to get rid of him. But he also needs somebody to take over, basically. I'm not sure I'm leader material, but I said
So
that
let
I
me
would
get
help the
this
people of this land the best that I could.
straight. You died, spoke to a familiar being in some sort of in-between state. They told you to take down the leader of this land and become a leader on your own, took your eyes, and then brought you back to life.
That's a simplification of it, but yes. Because I did not say that I would take over myself, I said that I would help the people of this land to the best of my
Right.
abilities. So if this guy is a plague on this land, like if he's a bad guy, I'm gonna help the people of this land.
Right.
Revere, I had a shockingly similar experience.
What's your guy
A
look like?
different. Didn't look like anything. He didn't give me much of a choice either. It was either commit to serving him even harder or perish forever. And I had mere seconds to make my decision. So I did what any living creature would do and went with my survival instinct. Now I'm here.
Well, that is both
You're-
very comforting that I know someone who's in the same position. That is also very discomforting because my survival instinct has gotten me in a lot of trouble in the past.
Whoever bound me to their service is not a good thing.
I'll be right
entity.
back. I'll go to the bathroom.
Sounds like whoever holds influence over you at least has good intentions.
That is what I got from. And I don't know how long was I gone for? Does anybody know?
12
Very
seconds.
little.
Seconds.
Very
yeah.
little.
Felt like longer than that.
It
But
usually
also a lot
is.
shorter than that at the same time.
When I died, it felt like an eternity.
Can't say I know what death feels like. Near death, yes, but not death.
It's weird.
Not unheard of, though, that people have had experiences such as this. Odd given the circumstance, but intriguing nonetheless.
It gives you perspective on what your purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
You learn to treat life differently. Death is nothing but an obstacle sometimes.
Yep.
It's usually not even final, as I found out. I was hoping it was, but I was wrong.
I feel like death is only a curse to those who live through it. 'Cause
I
once
was
you're
told
dead,
by
you're
my
dead.
entity that death would not help me escape my responsibilities. So I'm on the outlook for other ways.
What are your
to break.
responsibilities according to the entity that brought you back?
To consume.
Hmm.
It was left very vague on purpose, I think.
Perhaps, but the unending hunger does, well, speaks a little bit more clearly.
He never really. It's very upfront, but is never specific.
Yeah.
Speaks in cryptic one-word answers to everything. When he does speak, usually it's terrifying amounts of silence.
Are those one-word answers direct? When you do get those?
Pretty direct.
Maurice, you said that this entity that you spoke to didn't really have a form, yes?
Nothing I've recognized.
And
A lot
Kavir,
of
what,
eyes.
anything on your end for what this entity looked like? They don't sound like the same thing.
Absolutely not. Your guy sounded like he spoke complete sentences.
Yeah. He definitely
What's he-
seemed Like more like a physical being.
What form did they take?
Gary, what form did they take?
You don't remember? It was
I was caught up
basically
in the, dying.
it looked like a large angel, but with black wings that were broken and tattered along the floor behind it.
Okay.
Each tipped in large talons.
That's
And rather than and when it looked up to you, much like your solar, had its eyes were bandaged, but there was like blood leaking from beneath them.
Yeah. Blech. Like that.
Does that ring any bells of any sort? Of any iconography I've ever seen?
No. Actually, yeah. Make a religion check for me.
I will say, as I'm sure you guys saw during the fight.
No bells.
With the whole angel thing, I do have a sort of celestial guardian that has been with me. She's the one who earlier I said that I wanted to repay. Her name is Zalakas. She is a solar, and so the figure that I saw had bandages around his eyes and the whole angel wings and stuff like that. Zalakas is a blinded solar.
Intriguing. Not all of us are so lucky as to know our... Well...
Did she help you in some way?
During this? I mean, she gave me the wings.
Can she help free me?
From your curse?
Yes. This entity is very powerful, and Maurice is gonna do his best to describe whatever Hadar looks like. And if anyone knows anything about Elder Evils, you will probably recognize.
Amorphous being who eats everything. Sorry, consumes everything.
Consumes. He's dying. He's desperate. And he will not let me go, no matter what.
I can try to contact her, but I know her. Like, I know of her and, like, sort of what she stands for. It is very not it's not a direct line of communication between us. The most I get is every once in a while, if I'm constantly asking for guidance or something like that, she might send a vision of an object or a place.
Perhaps down the road we can revisit.
Yes. I will
My patron.
ask her for any advice that she can give me. But her physical being is on a different plane?
Yeah.
So.
My patron does not speak to me unless it's to infringe ill upon me.
Gotcha.
I can do what I can in terms of researching this being you speak of, Maurice, and I can ask my patron for some advice as well when I have the chance next.
Thank you. I look to break this curse.
Yes. Hope you do.
He's not aware of my plan. I suspect he doesn't have the power to read my mind or anything like that. Thankfully. Otherwise he would know of my intentions, and I would be in very bad trouble.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I am beat.
Same. Actually, no, I'm actually pretty good right now. Like, a little disoriented, but I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this conversation, Areta, you notice over the door there seems to be a small face peeking around. You recognize that Rose seems to have come down here to investigate. but hasn't wanted to draw attention to herself yet. It's like,
Has that
is everyone okay? I saw Tarmac sprint up the stairs and then back down, and he didn't say what was going on. Is everyone all right?
I'm covering my eyes just so she doesn't see, because I don't want to freak her out or anything.
She's sort of at the door looking. She's like, what is this place?
This is a dangerous place, Rose. You might not want to be down here.
There's bones on the floor.
It would appear so, yes.
Oh. Is there anything I can do to help you guys? You've been so kind to me and to Thorn. Even if a little scary, but I think you meant the best. Looking at Maurice.
Don't look at me. Cuvier, should
She
we
stops
tell them
looking
about
at
their
you.
crypt? Do they know?
I mean, they know they're dead.
No, do they know about their crypts? What if
think
they
that's
went
a-
and
Or
looked-
what?
I'm whispering this. She can't hear me.
Make make sleight of hand check with, I don't know, charisma. So make a performance check.
Can I attempt to assist by distracting Rose?
Sure.
Just be like, oh, no, don't worry about it, darling. We've just been quite busy down here.
I perform
Alright.
real well.
Yeah, she doesn't hear a word you say.
I'm using my bat ears.
You have no problem hearing Maurice.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if bat ears are really good at hearing.
So real quick,
sure that's
would I
a
have heard her
foreshadowing.
come down the stairs?
No, because she's a ghost.
I mean, like, ghosts can still interact with things, Gary.
No, you didn't hear her come down the stairs. She's a ghost. She was all being stealthy.
All right.
Sorry, your parents ghosted you.
You actually say that?
No.
Do you actually fucking say that?
Ooh.
I would say read the room, but honestly, it fits with the room right now. So.
I know, I'm like, what even is the room? You now have your paladin with no eyes.
Dude, we're in
big
6
scary
different
bat
rooms,
ear.
alright? Like...
I don't know. Maurice seems to be on Cuvier's page somehow.
I was gonna say, this is definitely a, like, binder connection that I was not expecting whatsoever. I was just going into this, I'm just like, God, Maurice is such a weird character. I don't know how Cuvier is gonna take this. Oh, okay.
By dying.
You're also gonna die. Ew, this is normal. Okay.
See, it turns out you just need to experience what Maurice had experienced.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Now does Maurice make more sense?
Yeah, so if you guys just die, everything is normal.
Here,
I
I can
don't
help
think
you
I'll
out.
take you up on that anytime soon.
I'm sorry. Is it now that whenever we die, we have to roll a D100, and if it's a 1, we reincarnate in a new body?
Should we...
All right. Is my speak with animals ritual
Yeah,
cast?
your speak with
right
animals
now?
is done.
Okay.
It's done.
All right, then
The
I'm
band
gonna
is
go
still
and
there, just observing.
turn to the bat and say, "Why do you watch us, bat?"
Just it looks at you, doesn't respond.
Have you seen the halls of this place?
Make a persuasion check.
19.
It makes a noise that you read as affirmative, and for Cuvier suddenly clarifies everything in the room for just a moment.
Whoa, I just saw everything in 4K for a second.
Yeah, basically.
Do you know do you know about those who are chanting deeper inside?
No response.
How did you get in?
Spreads its wings and then refolds itself in them.
Any of you have anything you want to ask the bat? I think we might be able to get something out of it, maybe.
How does it make that noise that it just made? Like
Like
with
echolocation.
its tongue, with its like lips, like does it click something in his throat? Like, cause I've been trying and like I just can't get in. And like every once in a while he'll go, or and, like he'll just like make like weird noises and stuff like that. It's just like I can't get it like that high pitched.
One of my comrades is trying to speak like you. Is there any tips you can give?
Bat looks at you placidly.
Sorry, Kugia. I don't think you're gonna get anything out of that.
We tried. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Well, at the very least, we do now know that there is some way to get inside of here from the outside.
Don't forget, you did also find Lancelot inside.
Mm-hmm.
So there's got to be an exit from.
You could,
inside.
who I would mention, you could speak to if you wanted to.
Oh,
He-
yeah.
You do have
Yeah,
a big.
he-
You do have a
He's just
small
on
friendly
Kuvier's
puppy.
lap right now. Like Kuvier's just giving him scritches because
God, I hope Lancelot is like a polymorphed person who's just stuck.
just
Kill
yeah,
them all.
just a cursed person, just like don't trust this house. Get out. No.
If you ask,
tell us
it's
to
like,
leave this whole time.
what's going on?
I wish to see the blood flow.
Perfect.
No.
Salat, how did you get in here?
Rhett, looking for food. Was hungry. You have food?
You ate
Hungry.
minutes ago.
Uh,
The dog.
You look at him. There's like ribs showing. Like this dog appears to be on the verge of starvation.
do you
still.
want to ask him what Gertruda looked like? She's his owner, right?
Where is Gertruda? Do you know what she looks like?
You get a very detailed description of what she smells like.
Okay, so I have good ears. Do I
What
have
is
a good
the-
nose?
Well, I mean, I have a 1 point above intelligence. I'm sure Clippius could also assist on this. What information do we get actually on what she smells like?
She smells a bit like stale air, some like parchment paper, bit of salt, it's like, which you and then also like strong perfumes.
Possibly upper class near the ocean?
Yes, or scholar of some sort. Salt most likely from the ocean, potentially from cooking, but probably other things would be more associated there.
But like the salt was very faint.
Yeah.
You also get a very detailed description of her legs. Like from about knee down to the foot.
Oh, so he's a foot guy. Got it.
Everything above that is just sort of like general, like
It's a
she's
person.
a human.
She's a person.
Yeah, like. But he seems to more care about what she smells like.
All right, so we have.
And you get she makes some. He makes some mention of her often making similar noises to the noise Tarmac was just making, associated with the smell of salt, as if perhaps she might be sad often.
Oh, crying.
Oh.
I see.
I was gonna say crying out in fear and terror. Okay.
Not fear and terror necessarily.
Any more questions?
There's
for
still the
bat?
pile of Grick goo in the corner. A submarine's moving around.
I don't know if I have any more questions other than that I need to take a nap of some sort.
I was gonna say, do we want to take a quick rest in this area? Because I don't hear anything right now.
Rose is like, oh, if you wanted, I could make sure nothing bothers you if you wanted to come up and rest in our room. It's probably safer there.
I would not be opposed.
I was trying my best to remember, and I remember some people had trouble resting here previously. The last group that tried to help.
That would be wonderful, Rose. We would greatly appreciate that.
So, if you guys wish to rest, she'll guide you back up to the children's bedroom. You see Thorn sitting in the corner, just watching you. As soon as Maurice comes in, he hides. Like, he tries to hide.
Oh,
She's like,
Rose.
Thorn, it's okay. You can come out. She's a friend.
I am still covering my left eye with my hand.
You feel the stickiness as some of the blood starts to dry on the inside of your hand.
I mean, same thing happened when I first got the cut over my eye, so I'm used to it. Just
Yep,
well,
you're used.
great. This is gonna be a mess when I have to clean it up, but it'll be
Just
fine.
in general, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought they were gonna stop oozing. Yeah,
All right,
so you
you know
guys
what?
make it up to the. Yeah.
Cuvier, you know what? I forgive you for for petting the statue of the wolf earlier. And you know what? Here, just cover this with use this to cover your eyes. I'm gonna go and actually rip off a part of my tunic so that you can
Okay.
like tie it around our head,
Yeah.
She's gonna have a bandage. All right. I can have a bandage.
as opposed to having to cover her eyes all the time.
Mm-hmm. His eyes.
His eyes, yes.
Thank you, Rhoda. I appreciate that. Real quick, what color was your tunic again? Because I gotta make sure that my style is still on point.
It's swiftly no longer being yellow, I assume.
Yeah, it's very much grimy and stained.
Good enough. I got a gold and
Not that
red.
it matters. You can't see color anymore.
I know.
I meant more. I meant more the fact that it's now covering an oozing wound.
blood. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it very quickly becomes like two reddish circles where the
No. I got an eye patch
Are
over
not-
the right one.
you have an eye patch over one, which has swiftly become kind of crusty,
Ah.
and then like towards the base of it, there's still some blood that has soaked
You
through.
gotta put the
but it seems to be
bandage and
absorbing
then
plenty of it for now.
Thanks.
Oh,
I
You
hate
gotta
it.
put the bandage and then the eye patch to the gem and whatnot.
Are you
I'll
gonna
do
draw
that.
eyes on the bandage?
I mean, look, I won't. But if somebody brings a
I
marker and
won't.
just if somebody has a marker and I'm just sitting there, I probably won't feel like it's cloth. It's not my eye.
You would sense them coming close, however,
Well, I would have to make.
and you would
noise
hear
to
the
sense
sound of them, drawing on it.
Good point. Who's
You have
drawing
quite
on my
sensitive
mask?
ears now.
Yeah, but
Clippius is thoroughly passed out.
Yeah,
I'll
Clippius
put
just
the
passes out.
tie and then the eye
Alright.
patch over the top. That was a
There
good
you
call.
go. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to do while you guys are resting? Because you have what's her name?
Rose.
Rose watching the door for you.
All right, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm taking all of my hit dice for the short rest.
All right.
This is a short rest, right? Not a long rest.
I don't know. What are you guys trying to take? Are you attempting to take a long rest, or are you going to take a short rest?
Because technically, I did have a long rest, right?
Yeah, you had a long rest. You are
I
completely refreshed.
Okay.
Air is feeling amazing. Aside from the eyes.
Definitely prefer a long rest if possible. So I don't have a strength of 2.
Oh, does that not go
You would-
away on a short rest?
I don't believe so.
Oof. Yeah.
You'll
maybe
just
we
have to
should-
find out. I'm not answering that question.
I imagine Clippius just passed the fuck out. Is only gonna wake up when someone wakes her up.
Yeah. So
So-
Clippius is dead asleep.
Not dead asleep.
Now Clippius is
All right,
dead. So
so-
Clippius. No.
I mean, honestly though, Areta is completely down too, considering 3 hit points and everything.
Um,
So it's up to the two of you if you want to take a long rest or short rest.
I'll do a long.
I can
Alright.
keep a watch out for anything if Rose ever gets bored.
You can keep an eye out.
I said keep a watch out for a reason, Gary.
Well, yeah, he can keep both of his eyes out.
Just hold them in the hand. Man, don't you wish you guys had brought Pogio? He would have had one of the eyes for Cuvier. But... Should have brought Pogio. I gave you the eye.
Here's what we'll do: when we get into town, we get a diamond that you can use to cast Revivify, and get that turned into a glass eye, so that whenever we need to revive Cuvier, we don't need to have a diamond on hand. You just slap your hand on their face.
Just like bonk. As you guys take your long rest,
It looks like Melissa's gone, just like her sight.
I'll give her a minute to get back, as well as hold on, let me Pepsi, I see.
Yeah, it was safer to wait until Cuvier.
I've been
You wouldn't
muted
want her
since
to
I got back.
miss seeing something.
I was literally just about to ping you to see if you had returned.
I have been back for like 30 minutes.
Oh no, yeah, I thought you were fucking
shit.
gone.
Have you been I was literally about to ping you like, Colin, are you okay? Are you coming back?
I literally just went to the bathroom and then came back.
I thought you like went to like
I
dinner
was
or
so
something.
confused because I'm like 10 minutes after you left, I'm like, he's been gone.
Well, the thing is, I've been
What
spacing out doing other stuff, just letting you guys like go.
Roll.
But I assumed you just weren't calling me out on that.
No, we just thought you were gone.
Your video is off and you were muted, so I think you just weren't here.
Yeah, I forgot to start them back up when I got back. I am so sorry.
So while you guys are taking the long rest, Cuvier,
I'm keeping an ear out for things.
a Cuvier.
Who do I associate with you guys?
It sounds like throughout that, like, almost sounds like Rose is straining against something, like, as the rest continues. Prevo computer?
I was about to say I'm gonna look over at my friend. No, can't say that.
You're gonna listen over at your friend.
I'm gonna listen. If it seems like they're all like asleep and passed out and kind of thing, like I'll make my way to
This
wherever
one's
it
real.
sounds like,
This one's sorry.
to wherever it sounds like Rose is and be like, "Are you okay? Do you need something? Need help?
Don't worry about it. Just get some rest, okay? I'm fine.
Look, kid. Clearly, you're not fine. I can.
I'm dead. What's the worst that can happen to me?
Just because you're dead doesn't mean you have to give up.
I'm not trying to help you. So please, I'm trying to focus.
No, you can just ask for help. It makes things a lot easier. It took me a long time to learn that, trust me. But people are willing to
You all
help.
are helping me enough. I should be okay. It's just I'm keeping the house at bay, or what's something, I don't know what it is. Something is trying to stop you guys, and I'm trying to help. Please, I'm trying to focus on it.
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Mhm.
And I'll go back to the group.
Clippius is still passed the fuck out.
Is there anybody who's still awake, basically? Because I know Clippius and Areta are both out. Is Maurice and Tarmac still awake, or are they sleeping as well?
I'm awake.
I'll probably go over to Maurice. Rose is having troubles keeping... I think she meant, like, the force of the house. Like, there's some sort of force that's trying to keep us down, basically. And she's having trouble. Do we want to wake the others and try to end this as soon as possible? 'Cause I don't want her to...
How quiet are you being?
For me, I think that I'm pretty loud, just because my hearing is ridiculous. But I think I'm definitely like keeping it a low whisper that if she's focusing on the house, I don't want her to hear, like, because I don't want to distract her.
You do occasionally hear like, "No, my friends need to rest."
We should assist her.
My problem is I don't know how. I want to, and I asked her, but she said that she's doing it.
What is
Yeah,
she doing?
She's keeping the force of the house back. She's protecting us. And I've never dealt with ghosts and undead. Well, undead, but ghosts and spirits and stuff. I've never dealt with that before. I don't know if there's anything that I can do to help her.
Does she look capable of keeping it back?
She
Or as
sounds like
long
she's
as we need-
struggling.
Upon looking over, you do see like tears are streaming down her face. She seems to be really like she seems to be managing, but really struggling against things.
Let's help her.
Wake the others up and get this done with.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'll go over and kind of knock on Tarmac's head. Wake up. Time to get up.
Oh, is it really though?
Yep, we're moving. And I'll same thing with Areta and then Clipius.
So you guys are only 6 hours into an 8-hour long rest, so you have
Oh,
not
6
received
hours?
the benefits. Yeah,
I thought we
you
were
have
like
not received
an
the
hour and a half.
Oh, like this is like 4 to 6 hours in. She really starts struggling.
You know, she might be able to pull this off. If it's not close. But she might lose it.
Would I be able to... No, because... Would I be able to, like, give her, like, some of my lay on hands? And, like, would that help? Because, like, technically speaking, that's only, like, health. Like, would that be able to,
I would allow
support
you to
her?
expend that. I would allow you to expend that resource to aid her. How much of it would you want to expend?
10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
As you go over, she's and you start to, she's like, "No, you'll need that for whatever else is down there. You died already, didn't you?
Yeah, but you're
Keep
helping
the others
us
alive.
out.
I'm already dead. What do I have to lose? Okay, what do I have to lose for this?
Oh my.
Just let me do this. Let me help you. You don't need to do anything for me.
You know, I can
just
help
put
you
us
because
to
you're
rest,
helping
right?
us.
That's all you need to do for us. For
Rose,
me.
you're helping us. The least I can do is help you.
But what if you die because you helped
Hey,
me? What if
I'm
what
an
if one of your
adult.
other
You're a
friends
kid.
dies
Listen
again?
to me. And I'm
No,
trying
but
to just to like.
everyone is always saying that. I'm not just a kid. I want to help you, and I don't want you to put yourselves more at risk by helping me.
If you can't do this on your own, then I'm
You can
putting
always
all of us
just
at
give her
risk.
the lay of. You can always just give her the lay on hands with before she can't stop you from giving her the lay on hands.
Like I'll kind of like put my arm on like her shoulder or back or whatever and just be like, look, if you don't keep this up for the entire time that the others are sleeping, then whatever force you're going against right now is gonna hurt all of us. So me
handle
helping
this.
you is helping myself.
Make a
So
persuasion
just
check.
take it. Persuasion. I don't see what it was.
7.
Ugh. Well, I mean, like, my hand was on her.
Oh,
like-
also, I forgot to mention, roll it with disadvantage because of your eyes.
It's gonna be like
Oh,
4 weeks to
fuck
get this PC.
you.
Sorry.
So now you've learned one of the other side effects of your eyes. You know, it might have other effects on certain different checks.
I mean,
She's like, "No,
my
please,
hand's on her shoulder. I'm just gonna do it. Just
all right, you're just gonna do it.
yeah, just
Okay,
take it.
you.
And I walk back. I still got more.
You hear an angry noise, but she's too focused on what she's doing. She doesn't seem to be. She does seem to be able to better manage whatever is going on, and is able to handle it fine for the rest of the long rest. You all receive a long rest. However, even by the end, even with your aid, you can still see by the end, she's almost like her form is almost flickering slightly. And she's like, "Please, if
We're gonna get rid of this monster.
I don't want to ask this, but in case you die, can you at least put Thorn to rest? He shouldn't be stuck like this. Maybe wait, I might be able to help more if you leave me, but I mean, I wouldn't complain about being able to escape this place forever. If you think you know the way."
Yes.
Yeah.
One way or another. You will leave this
find you.
place.
I'm gonna get you. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. We will. Real quick, Greg, is she talking like right now? She wants us to lay him to rest.
She's like when you go back downstairs, she wants you to bring his body with you.
So right now, basically.
Yeah, basically.
All right, and now I knock on Tarmac, knock on.
Yeah, they were about to
Quickness.
come to consciousness as it was.
Wake up! Wake up! Time to go. Early to bed, early to rise.
You all have received the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I'm wrapping some bones in a bed sheet that belong to the little brother.
Are you leaving hers up there for now, or are you bringing those with as well?
I think we
If
should
there's another
probably
bed sheet, I will take them.
There's 2
Yeah.
bed sheets in here.
I think we should probably take hers with us as well.
So I will have 2 bundles of bones that are separated.
God, I feel so bad saying this. Can I hold one? And as it
Yeah.
rattles, use that to help me hear.
That's awful, and you should feel bad about that, but yes.
Look, alright. It works.
That's
All right,
bad, and you
listen.
should feel bad.
I'm not like shaking him or anything.
Cuvier gets upset about the bag made out of human skin, but is totally willing to make a rattle out of human bone.
No, it's
Human
just
bones of.
as-
Should I mention one of the children that have been trying to help them, help all of you?
I'm not
Probably the
gonna
nicest
rattle and
NPCs.
I'm packing them all up, and just as I step, every once in a while it might make a rattle and make it easier for me
It
to
does
see.
help. It does make it easier for you to see and
Yes.
find your way around.
The
Can I
rose
get in
and
a
thorn
rhythm?
maraca.
Can I get in a rhythm with Cuvier where a rattle goes sh 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 sh?
Make a performance check for me.
I would like to assist.
Yeah.
Advantage.
And then
Can I
at the
use
end-
my athletics check to go and take the corpses away from the 2 of them?
Hey, I'm back to full strength, man.
I mean, you certainly can try to take it away from one of them. So you guys, I guess
Oh, yeah.
it's in rhythm. It's really weird though.
Yeah, we're not like
Yeah, also-
shaking the bags. It's just like as we
It's just
step, just
walking.
once in a while, it like a bone will crinkle.
They fall into step, and you hear a shk, 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 shk,
Okay. They're not like
Every-
perfectly
They're not like-
bouncing
Yeah.
around. Are they?
And then every 5
Not shaking
seconds, I
the
whisper,
baby.
Lawful neutral, not
whisper,
lawful
like-
evil. Please.
Oh yeah. Do our attributes go back up?
Attributes went back to normal after about 4 hours.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
And then every 5 seconds or 10
Or
seconds.
after about
I
an hour,
whisper, like-
sorry.
Change
yeah,
up
I
my
whisper,
prepared
like, oh,
spells.
Macarena.
Alrighty. 'Cause it was this one, right? Like this is Rose and this
Yes,
is Thorn.
that was Rose, that was Thorn.
Gotcha.
When I wake up and we go back downstairs, I'm casting Mage Armor on myself.
That's a fair choice, honestly.
Yep.
Like, that's a really good decision.
Wait. Oh god damn it, D&D Beyond, are you fucking kidding me? It doesn't.
Mage
It
armor.
doesn't do it.
I would like to.
You know
Oh, you have to
pry
manually
this
add
thing
it.
open.
Yeah.
All right, so I would like you to make a strength check for me. Hold on, let me turn my
Oh.
light on.
Maurice, do you still
You know
have
what,
the
like-
crowbar? Or who picked up the crowbar after you
No, I
threw it?
threw it away.
I think I have the crowbar.
Okay. Alright.
So I'm gonna assist you with this
Thank you.
as well.
Clypeus, that's a really good idea. I'm gonna also cast some armor on myself.
I didn't have it
That's not-
prepared the other day because I still had my armor before we got transported here.
Ah.
Uh,
All right, athletics. So the first try you're not able to move it. The second try you are
I had
able
advantage
to.
because Aretta was helping me out with
Oh,
the
okay.
crowbar.
All right, yeah, you're able to move the stone back pretty easily, and inside the room you see a. Hold on a second. You see a coffin.
Real quick, is it a child-sized coffin?
It is an adult-sized coffin.
Okay. I would I feel super paranoid right now. Can I listen to the coffin just to make sure there's nothing like
Make a perception
Inside.
check with advantage.
17?
Yeah, you hear nothing coming from inside the coffin.
Okay. I will open. Yeah, I'll open the coffin and put her remains in her coffin.
All right.
Close the coffin. Close the door. Like, say a few words.
All right. As you do that, Rose, who had followed you, you turn around. Her ghost is no longer there.
Hopefully she moves.
I
in
would
peace.
rather, if you are interested in this, that Gustav's body was also upstairs.
Might as well, right?
Maurice,
Yes.
are you good?
I'm good. Why?
I just. You just dumped a cup of water on your head.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Armor
plus armor
Agathis.
Agathis.
Oh, gotcha.
It was the component. I've been carrying it around.
Gotcha. Okay,
Oh,
well,
I'm
I
good.
will shut that one and then move on to
I
this
could
one.
get Goose body after we
All right.
bury Thorn.
What was
Make an
that?
athletics check for me. Shit, where did my roll 20 page go? I just lost it. Am I still in the roll
dungeon where
20?
Gary can't see.
Yeah, you're in
Ah,
roll
here it
20
is.
still.
May
Okay,
have been
okay, I
muted
found
for
it.
a while again.
Yes,
Damn
yes,
it.
you have been.
I want,
Uh,
as we were interring Rose, I wanted to just say to her that you are the bravest little girl and the bravest and nicest ghost I have ever met. And I've met a lot of ghosts. And
Make
you are the
deception.
one I'll remember the most.
Make a deception check.
I mean, he might consider
advantage 'cause
3
it's
ghosts to
wholesome
be
lying.
a lot.
It's only for the number of ghosts. Everything else I will take as genuine.
It's a
She's like,
15.
Thank you very much, sir. You all have been wonderful. I wish I had known you when I was alive. And she fades.
Tarmac actually cries a little bit at that one because I mean he was already crying earlier, so it's easier. But it was out of fear before, and now it's out of.
I'm gonna take the remnants of that hairbrush that we got,
Mhm.
the ivory one, and I'm gonna put that in her sarcophagus, and we're putting her in there.
So she'll have it for the afterlife. I approve.
That was for opening the second door.
Probably should have had her mend it before, but whatever.
Don't one of you have mending as well?
I don't.
I do not. I should.
I swear one of
'Cause
you
I'm
had
an
mending.
artificer.
Okay.
The old
I got
version of
guidance
Cuvier
instead
had
as a
mending,
meme.
but then I traded that out for guidance when I actually made. the
Yeah, I
Cuvier
should really
character.
switch out guidance for mending.
If one of you wants to
Considering-
switch out guidance for mending, I will 100% allow that.
I'm an artificer. I should do that.
Do it.
Because
You've
3
done
of us
it.
have guidance.
You've done it. You have mending instead of guidance. That is a change I am happy to allow. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Do you wanna fix the hairbrush then before we put it in
Yeah.
Rose's?
Well, I'll say the
Fix the
hairbrush was
hairbrush.
fixed before. Yeah. All right, so you put the which was, by the way, it was worth about 25 gold.
Whatever.
You put that in there. As you open the one to Thorns, he's looking at the back. He's like, "Is it gonna hurt?"
No.
From my experience and from Kavir's experience, no, not really.
Make a deception check.
With advantage because I'm helping him out.
How are you helping him with this?
I mean, I said no right away. I'm just like, no, here you go.
Guidance.
Okay, I didn't hear you say that. Sorry.
Pat on
Make
the
it with
back,
advantage.
guidance.
I pat
Take the
Maurice on her
guidance.
back. I'm just like,
You only
can-
get
can
one
listen to
guidance because guidance doesn't stack.
still plus a D4.
So- I'm not going to say who successfully gave the guidance because I don't want either of you getting big heads. But
24.
Well, if I
24?
was
Okay. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get to see Rose again, right?
Yes, darling. You
Yep. I start waving to him until he disappears.
He's like, oh, okay, thank. He hesitantly waves back, and as he completes the last wave, his spirit fades.
that seemed a lot more
He
peaceful
does-
than the way I died. I mean, I was just
you
going
really
off
need
of
to
how
work on that.
Rose died, passed on. That seemed peaceful. What the fuck were you talking about? The way that you and I passed on. The way you and I passed on. What the hell is that?
Violently.
Just straight up lying to a child straight to his face. Come on, man.
That's fine.
Yep.
Hey, he doesn't know. As far as he's concerned, you told the truth.
I told
All right.
the
While the
truth.
two of them argue the ethics of lying to a child as they're moving on to the afterlife, I'm gonna come back down with Gustav's body.
All right, you bring it down. So you go over. It's the upper one.
I'm getting out of the way, so.
Do you replace?
Yeah.
So, question for you: before you go, do you replace the stone slabs?
Yeah, sorry. I
Yes.
I thought I said
Yeah.
that after Roses.
I couldn't remember that. I just wanted to confirm.
Mhm. Yeah.
And the
Oh, and
slabs now
I
read-
also have Gustav's arm that I ripped off earlier. I'm not leaving that behind in the room.
Mhm.
All right.
That was pretty
So as
good.
you open the
we
door
have
to.
the
Oh,
rings.
sorry.
The rings, we should put those. His like,
The wedding
we
ring.
got the jewelry stuff from their room. We should probably mirror that with him.
Mhm.
Yeah, his wedding rings and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. As you lay his body to rest. Oh, sorry. Make an athletics check for me, Kuthia. You can make it with advantage. I'm assuming Aretta's helping you again.
Yeah. Well, and I still have the
Alright.
crowbar too.
No problem. You move the stone slab to the side, and you find an empty coffin in which you are able to successfully lay Gustav to rest along with the rings. So anyone who had the rings, please remove those from your inventory.
Mhm.
All
I
of the
have
rings or
them, but
just
I
the
didn't even write
wedding
it
rings?
down.
Whatever you're putting in there with them. There you'll also
Melissa-
have that locket worth 750 gold
That had
that
both
has a picture
pictures of the family in
of
it, right?
Gustav, and it had a picture of Gustav on one side and Elizabeth on the other.
Let's hold on to that in case we find Elizabeth.
Or we could also use that as something to give Dimov to say, hey.
True. Yeah. Because we have Elizabeth's wedding ring as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's hold on to the locket then.
Did you say something, Brian?
No, I was just questioning something, and then I realized the answer.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. So you've successfully placed those 3 bodies in their tombs. What would you like to do next?
Well,
Oh my god, I can hear the fucking peacocks. Sorry.
you deserve it.
Go give one a hug.
Do I deserve it? What have I done? I've been nothing but kind and wonderful to you
A
guys
room
this
full
whole
of
Yeah.
shadows says that you deserve
Honestly, yeah.
Talk to Gary.
Yeah. You're
Hey,
such
I
a
brought
good
the person
player.
that died back.
You have such a good player that you have no G-Bucks. You're the only one without G-Bucks.
You know why? Because I have infinite G-Bucks. I am the G-Bucks.
So he's just tanking the economy with just like his overproduction of G-Bucks.
I'm
They're not worth
maintaining
anything
the
now.
economy by not flooding it with G-Bucks.
Gary, I'm not investing in G-Bucks, by the way.
You should.
I have
Great.
everything invested in Doge already. I don't have
Ugh, shameful. All right, so what would you guys like to do? You still have Elizabeth's one, which you could pry open should you want to, or you can continue on down the hallways you haven't explored yet. Oh, man. So explore. So correct me if I'm wrong, but explorer mode's pretty fucking cool for this, right? You can see how much of the dungeon you've explored.
Yeah, I like it.
Um,
I'd prefer if we keep looking. I don't think we're going to find Elizabeth in this crypt.
yeah, no.
And if that story is true, or sorry, not that story, that information we found is true, then I think we won't find her in that crypt anyway.
Yeah.
Also, I
'cause-
have to run to the restroom real quick, but I would like to leave you guys with the information that while talking to other DMs, I've met 2 so far whose players took 7 sessions to complete this.
To complete this house? Oh my god.
7 sessions. All right, I'll be right back.
Ridiculous.